Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the opener, the season opener of a season, officially season 1, I guess. I guess F2 is kind of the prologue, really, isn't it? But we are here, ladies and gentlemen, for the Bahrain, the season opener for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Lots of L's being taken in the chat right now. You guys really thought I'd do it simple and go Williams on the first day? You really thought I would do that? Poor. You're too predictable, chat. You guys are too predictable. Way too predictable. But yeah, we are here for the season opener. I guess the official, season 1. I guess F2 can kind of be considered the prologue or the prequel, whatever you want to say. But yeah, we are here in Bahrain for the season opener, and hopefully we can have a good fun season opener as well. We are, of course, with Williams as well today, which is absolutely awesome to be with a team that might have a bit of straight line speed. You guys obviously voted for Williams. You guys had the choice between a load of different teams, but ultimately, you guys picked Williams for Arthur Leclerc's first team. So, here we are. Here we are. I don't know why I was expecting an Arthur to shout out to yesterday's domination. If anything, that would have been for yesterday's stream. Do not support your team. They're Arthur's team, actually, K-Cray. Let's get our facts straight first. This is Arthur's team, not my team. Let's not get it too confused right away. But, yeah, we did win the F2 Championship last time out. You guys got the vote on what team you wanted to see Arthur in, and you guys voted for Williams. We obviously put all, the lower teams in there, and I think it was it Haas second? I can't remember who it was, but it was a fairly tight gap between Williams and another team. I can't remember if it was Sauber or Haas, something like that, but, yeah, in the end, it was Williams that did just about win. Thankfully, I'm glad we didn't get Sauber. I've been very upset. Very, very upset. Was it Sauber? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I'm very, very glad it wasn't Sauber. And it wasn't that far apart either. It was actually fairly close on the vote between them as well. You guys also vote on who our teammate should be as well. And you guys chose to remove Logan Sargent. You chose to remove the greatest driver in recent history. And you guys wanted Albon instead. So it's disappointing. I'm not going to lie. It's disappointing. I put 8,000. Got 46,000 back. GG's. GG's. We got 5 people, actually. You guys put 48k into the merge prediction? Damn, okay. Okay. We don't usually get a lot of merch predictions, because obviously it's kind of like the teaser, isn't it, for the day? So, that's fair. That's a good amount. I respect that. I respect it. Logan, my go? Yeah, I think Logan was everyone's go, wasn't he? He was everyone's go, but unfortunately, he's not here. Alex Albon will be our teammate. Obviously, there's no other driver change or anything like that for the season either. We have to wait until season 2 for any driver changes and things, so... you won't see any new drivers or anything for this season, but maybe in season 2 we'll get some change-ups, especially if we move teams away from Williams as well. If you guys choose Sargent for teammate, there's something wrong with you. I think I wanted Sargent, no? No, I might have actually wanted Albon, to be fair. I can't remember, but now that you say that, I might have actually wanted Albon. Either way, hey, it's your guys' vote. It's your guys' vote. I had my say. Everything else was down to you guys. I'm not the one who picked it. You guys voted on it. You guys voted on it. But, yeah, obviously with Williams, we are expecting, hopefully, a good bit of straight line speed in this car. It's kind of what Williams are more renowned for, really, isn't it, in the career. So, hopefully, we can have some good racing. Obviously, in Bahrain today, we have got a few straight lines here, but it is quite an aerodynamical track as well, especially in that middle sector. So, yeah, hopefully we'll have some good straight line speed. This is how the R&D is looking as we head into the season opener as well. We are quite far off. We are quite far off the top guys right now. If you look where Red Bull are and look where we are, there's a big gap. There's a big, big gap. And hopefully we can try and close up that gap as the season progresses. We've had a couple upgrades come through already for the season opener, which kept us, away from being the worst team on the grid. But, yeah. Yeah. You wanted Sargent because Nico said 5 gifted. That is true, actually. That is true. Smooth transitions, guys, a pro streamer. Yeah, I've been doing this shit too long. But yeah, Red Bull are the best team right now. McLaren in second, Ferrari in third. Then we've got Mercedes and Aston in that top 5 as well. And then there's a big gap between the top 5 and where Racing Bull are, who kind of seem to be in sort of no man's land, really, aren't they? They've got a big gap between the bottom 4 and the top 5. So they're just sort of in the middle, on the fence, basically. And then, of course, as you can see, the bottom 4 teams are pretty damn close together as well. So, are we trying to go to Red Bull or Ferrari for our big team? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. You have to ask yourself. You guys are the ones who vote on it, so don't ask me. I'm looking forward to the scripted DNF. Pfft. Us DNFing? We've only done that once. And even that was a bit of a sham. We'll go 105 for practice, I think, so I'm not too sure. The AI rounds here are pretty strong, so We'll go 105, see how it feels. Might adjust it a little bit as we go, but... Sauber Road to Glory. Ew. We'll go to Sauber after this season? Oh. I might not even put it in the vote. What time do you finish work to be live so quickly? My contracted hours are 8:30 till 4. But honestly, I get the benefit of working from home a lot, so I kind of finish when I feel like I'm ready to finish. That's a one upside to working from home. Go to Sauber Season 2. Why do you guys want Sauber so much? Is it just because I don't like it? Is that why? Weather forecast, gonna be dry, obviously. No rain ever in Bahrain. When does it rain around here? Right, okay. I think we are probably good to go for FP1. We've obviously only got one specialist so far. I assume we get more specialists as we go through the career. Oh, no, never mind. Returning in 2 race weekends, and these guys returning after next race weekend. Okay, so that makes sense. We'll get 3 for next week and then 3 in 2 weeks. That makes more sense. Sauber is the best team, that's why. That's no. No, I was trying to maybe give you a bit of leeway, but no. I'm going to disagree with that one. I raced a wet Bahrain in online.
This is it, a brand new season.
Was it preset?
And before the show gets well,
what do I do from work? I'm a systems engineer.
Practice session. It's great to be back.
For my particular job, thankfully I get to work from home quite a bit, so.
Plenty for the drivers to get their heads around. What will be going through their minds right now?
The faster you can work around the circuit conditions and get the car tailored to your liking, the better. And then you can just focus on the job in hand in terms of lap
Where am I
times.
from? I'm from the southeast
First of all,
in England.
You've got to get the car feeling right.
Oh boy, I'm not ready for this daytime Bahrain either. This daytime Bahrain's not gonna be nice to look at.
First running of the real car. Now I know it's a big ask, but let's get some useful data and get you used to how the practice sessions work. Let's start the season as we mean to go on, eh? I know we can have a great year, so let's go.
We'll do our best, buddy. We will do our best. Why am I getting tutorials on how to do practice? Hello? Do I need to show you my F1 hours real quick, game? Right, let's set up first of all then. I hate daytime Bahrain, it burns my eyes, me too. I'm honestly tempted to skip this session just so we don't have to do it. Racing in the desert during the day is just so bizarre. Don't forget, they actually used to do Bahrain in the day. Like, the actual race used to be during the day. And a lot of drivers complained about the conditions, so they changed it to a nighttime race. Williams don't crash. Yeah, one crash would probably stop all our research for the rest of the season. Knowing how tight their budgets are, so... right, we'll skip a little bit of time to get going, and then we will do track acclimatization, I think. I've never seen that cutscene before. What, the one they just did there? They do it every practice session, basically. We'll go to the 50-minute mark, and that'll be good. If Sauber get a point this year, you have to nudge you with them. No. No. I don't want to do Sauber. Nothing will make me want to do Sauber.
We've made some changes to the way
I don't want to drive for Sauber.
this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions and think about how you might use
Testing is daytime? It is. Are they doing testing in Bahrain this year? Where are they doing testing this year? Are they doing it in Spain again? It's probably in Spain, isn't it? I think this way they did it last year as well. Never seen it before. I'd probably skip them all the time. Yes, most likely. It is in Bahrain. Kind of weird they do it in Bahrain when it's not even Bahrain as a season opener. We've got Australia's season opener. It used to be easy to do Bahrain as testing because it was the first race of the weekend, but now it's not. Been Bahrain for some time now. A few years ago, they did it in Spain. I just couldn't remember if they still did it in Spain or if they went back to Bahrain. Honestly, testing is always a bit of a blur for me. So glad Australia's season over again. Me too. Yeah, it brings back the good old times, doesn't it? If only we had the old track layout to go with it now, huh? Why don't you like Sauber? What's there to like? What is there to like? They have a horrible, horrible company sponsoring them. The car's ugly as shit. They're not exactly like the best team in terms of their ethics or anything, but... They should testing at Silverstone. To be fair, Silverstone would actually be a good place for testing, I think. Silverstone would actually be a decent place for testing. How's CS going? Not too bad so far. We've done 2 weekends. We got a P3. We got a P3 and a P7 on the last weekend. And we got a P6 this weekend. Did really well in both races, to be honest. And that was a little bit deep to get us going. Nice. Tide's a little bit cold. A little bit. Tide's still a little bit chilly. What up, Peter? Yeah, it probably would be a little bit cold and wet in Silverstone, to be fair. I'm just saying, like, the track itself is a pretty good track for testing. What other games do I stream? Ooh. Okay, struggling a little bit of braking so far. Don't know why we're in lean modes. Usually I mainly stream F1, but we've also streamed the likes of iRacing, ACC, that sort of stuff. We only really stick to racing games, basically, so. Did Arthur's F2 number translate to F1? Don't know. Number 88. Is that his number, or is it a different number? We are number 88, apparently. I don't, Peter. I don't. If that's his number, then yes, it transferred over. If it's not, then no idea. Do you think Gillen was at fault for Austria? I haven't seen the incident. F2 numbers are based on constructor order. 88 is kind of hard. Honestly, it is. I kind of like it. Arthur Leclerc 88. I kind of like that. Robert Kubica is back. What? What up, races going, mate? Yeah, let's try again. Did use a little bit too much battery in that lap, too. That was better on the brakes at turn 1. Okay, rusty start for Arthur so far. Rusty start. Just finding our feet, you know? First time in an F1 car for him, so, you know, just gotta find our feet. Learn the limits. As we do. We have a 3 AM China sprint race. Do we actually? I probably will not be there. Not gonna lie. That might be what I miss out on. I might be zonked out for that. You might be, Nico. I might not be. that might be a bit past my limit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a bit of a night owl, but that might be stretching it a touch. What up, Totos? How's it going, mate? You need to be teammates with Charles in the future and write history. Or we could go to his rival team and make history like that. Make history as brotherly enemies. That could be great for the history books. Brenemies, yeah, something like that. That's a little bit faster, though, 2-0. Still struggling a little bit with that opening sector, though. Yeah, every time I try and put a bit of throttle down at turn 1, Backer just wants to skip around. It's trying to round 2 or 3. 3, I think. Maybe. I can't remember. I know the order's changed up a little bit for this season, so... Is it number 2, is it? Australia and China number as the first 2 tracks is kind of cold, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of cold. Purple's everywhere so far. We're getting there. What wheel am I using? The Mazda R9 with the FSR. Thoughts on the Forest and Brides game a few days ago? Bit of a whitewash. To say the least. I think I'm being generous. Kind of funny, I'm pretty sure Forest only had like 35% possession as well. Kind of just proves that possession is not exactly the statistic used to judge a football match, is it? Favorite track in real life? Spa-Francorchamps.
Okay,
31-7, there we go. We're finding some more time.
Good job indeed.
We can probably get one more lap out of this in the box. Yeah, the rears are super slidey. Rear touch-ups are a bit high. Pretty sure it's just natural for this track, to be fair, so... This lap feels good so far, though. Not having to worry about the gates and things. Is this career? It is indeed. Same thing for us yesterday, less possession, but battered City, yeah. I'm pretty sure up until, like, our third or fourth goal, I think we only had, like, 38% possession. Because we kept the ball so well once we scored after the third or fourth goal. And it went from, like, 38% to about 46, I think it was, in that span of time. I'm pretty sure even up until a City scored, we only had, like, 35% as well, so... Yeah. A lot of people like to use those sorts of very base statistics to judge a football game. When it's just... It really does not tell the story. I think City only had like 2 shots in the second half as well, right? 31-4. Hey, we're ahead of Ricardo. Look at that. We're not last, chat. We're not last. All right. That'll have to do us for now because we're going to be out of fuel. So let's head back to the pits. What were the other 4 options other than Williams? Aston Martin, Sauber, Haas, and Alpine. we didn't want to put Racing Bull in because we did that for the Barry Huckelheim career. And we didn't really want to follow the exact same path, so we decided to remove Racing Bull and put Aston Martin in. But the people voted and wanted Williams. Kyrie, thanks for following Twitch. Do appreciate you. Welcome in as well. We've also got Ligo coming in with that 6 months in advance of Tier 1 as well. I appreciate that line. And that's 2 months in a row as well. You'll love to see it. Thank you line for the 6 months in advance. Ladies and gentlemen, get a spin chat. Welcome line. Into Vince fan for the 2 so far as well. Appreciate you. Thank you, dudes. Is Williams a good place to start an F2? Good place to start an F1 career? Definitely. For sure. I don't think there's really like a bad team to start an F1 career with, really. Other than Sauber. Everything else, honestly, is pretty solid. Why does Leclerc kind of suit Williams? Dude, when he was wearing the team merch, and when you see him in the race suit, I was like, okay, I fuck with this, you know? It honestly kind of works. It kind of clicks. I think everyone sort of dreams of this storyline of having Arthur and Charles as the 2 brothers of Ferrari, right? But honestly, it kind of works. Alpine would kick you out for 4 races. That is true. They'd replace him with Jack Doohan for 2 races and then fire him as well for Colin Pinto. It shouldn't work, but it does, right? Exactly. It shouldn't actually be a thing. But if it was to happen, I wouldn't be against it. You know what I mean? Why is Sauber sponsors bad and which one? Steak, Kick, whatever you want to call them. They're pretty horrible company. Pretty horrible company. I'm not going to go into it too much on the stream because it's not really something for me to go on about on stream. But if you care that much, you can Google all about them. You'll find plenty. Even the name seems to fit is weird. Maybe something for the, maybe a little bit of foreshadowing for the future, maybe. It's not going to happen, I don't think. I think I'd be very surprised if we saw Arthur Leclerc in F1. Very surprised. Right, so Oscar Piastri so far is on top 30.1. Our teammate Alex Albon in third on 30.3. He did use the soft tyres there, though. We're obviously down on the 31.4 right now, but we use the hard tyres, so not going to complain too much with that. What headset do I use? I have the SteelSeries Arctis 9s. I think they're Arctis 9s. Oh, Junior. Do they have the 2020 track layout still in the game? What, the one where they go around the outer layout or something? No, there's only one layout of this track, which is, you know, the one you see here, so. Seems schedules can be destroyed when the season starts. Every race starts at 4-6. Are you based in Australia or something, Amper? That sounds kind of Australia. Or maybe America, maybe, I don't know. Either or. Right. What we got to do then? So we got 5 out of 5 on track acclimatization. We'll do ERS management next, I think. We'll save race strategy for FP2 when it's nighttime. We can also use the soft tires here as well, so might be able to get a good couple laps down. New Zealand, maybe. Maybe. New Zealand's a country I'd love to visit one day. I'd absolutely love to. Unfortunately, it's quite pricey to get over there, but yeah, it's one of those bucket list sort of things that I'd love to do one day. Maybe when I'm a bit older, maybe a bit more money and stuff like that. The one where Russell had his first race for Merc? Yeah, that was the outer layout. No, they don't have it in the game. They don't have that in the game, unfortunately. It's just the one layout. What time do you start your stream? Always at 5 o'clock. Unless I say otherwise on Discord. But, yeah, always 5 o'clock. Or Switzerland for no reason in particular. No, Switzerland is gorgeous as well, to be fair. Thing is, Switzerland's actually very easy to get to, because we could just hop on a Ryanair flight for, like, what, 20, 30 quid? Be very easy to go to Switzerland. Very easy. Yes, you weren't leaving me, and now I'm not leaving you. Just have that pull factor on front, don't I? I just have that pull factor. Speaking of, you didn't update the schedule. Oh, I didn't. You're right.
Okay, reminder, a neat way
You're
to
right.
recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can.
I'll do that after the stream.
Braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on. And if you want to make the most of those gears, engine braking will also put some juice back into the battery.
I love
Combine all
juice.
these techniques and see how you go.
Is Ryanair the UK equivalent of Spirit Airlines? If you mean in terms of, like, really, really cheap flights across, like, your continent, Kicker, then yes. I think they're based in Ireland, I think, or something like that. Or just UK generally. Ryanair is shit. They are quite literally the definition of getting you from A to B in one piece. Like, they don't care how they do it. But you'll get to your destination for cheap. And in one piece, and that's it. That's the bare necessity. Harry, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. How do you turn off the racing lines? You go to your assists, and you set the dynamic racing lines to off. Yeah, I do know that North America traveling in general is quite expensive, to be fair. It is pretty pricey. Well, Dutchy. Do I know where Jet 2 is based? No. I don't think I've ever flown Jet 2. Heard of them, but never flown with them. Shite flights for cheap, basically. Looking pretty good, the Delta so far. Just need to get that battery usage up a bit. Just go none through here, and hopefully that'll improve it. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Here she comes. Going down through this corner as well. How did I lose there? How does that work? I was using no ERS. And it was going down. Interesting, okay. Maybe it's not recovering enough in the corner, I don't know. Okay, that'll be a red to get us going. 30.4 is actually not a bad lap, though. How can I deactivate the tiny blue line? That's the guide line, I think. If you're in time trial, you can turn it off in the time trial settings. I think that's where it is, isn't it? P5, yep, right behind Alex Albon, our teammate as well. Not too shabby, is it? Or it might be the ghost car settings, actually, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I think you only get it in time trial. Nice light apex. Just gonna be really gentle with the throttle out the hairpin. Hey, it's promising though, Alfonso. It's promising. I don't know where Albon just went, but he's no longer in P4, so I think he might have gone faster. Go down through here again as well. Oh, that's a little wide. Did he go P2, did he? It's not bad. Well, Phoenix is go, mate. Lost a little bit of battery in that final corner, but we're close to a purple. We're not too far away. See if we can maybe try and do a little bit more. I do know that tie around here is pretty terrible as well, so we have to be a little bit careful with that too. Tires around here do not like to last too long. I actually think the mediums are pretty bad here, aren't they? Which is quite rare. We're on the identical line into second lap right now. I'm not even going to try and touch the overtake button right now. Just going to leave it. Ooh, drifting a bit wide. Not looking too bad. On to the final straight. No, it's not going to do it, is it? It's not going to do it, but to be fair, our battery usage isn't too bad overall, though. We kept in the green basically every time, so can't complain too much. Not quite a purple, but we'll take it. But yeah, all good. Cheers, Phoenix. Hope you're good as well, mate.
Consider giving it another shot.
Maybe we'll try and go for a bit more of a hot lap this time around. What's the tyre wear? Tyre wear is not bad, actually. Got a good few laps there, and Tyler's not too bad at all. You don't deserve purple? That's not nice. I'm a bit passionate for Arthur, guys. Couldn't tell. Not sure what gave that one away. Played some Tarkov recently. I tried Tarkov when it first came out. I was absolutely diabolical at it and never tried it again. The game cost like 30 quid. I played it like twice. Not my proudest purchase. I'm going to gas up the chat. I think picking Arthur Leclerc was the biggest, was a giant W. I agree. I think there was a lot of like storyline potential, wasn't there, with Arthur? A lot of storyline potential. Six cents up so far. Might be on for a good lap here. A little bit wide of the apex of the final corner. Across the line we go. How's it going to be? That's not bad. That's not bad. P2 for Arthur Leclerc in FP1. I think that'll probably do us for practice one as well. Piastri fastest so far, the McLaren. Leclerc in second. Stroll in third. And of course, the other Leclerc in P4. So, faster than our brother right now. Definitely a steep learning curve, potentially thousands of hours to invest to get good territory. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very tactical kind of game, isn't it, in that sense? I do like those kind of games. I just don't have the patience for them. And that's like the one thing you really need for a game like that is a lot of patience. The best Leclerc on top in FP1. So far, at least, anyway. He was on Leclerc was on, sorry, Charles Leclerc, I should say. I'm going to have to start doing this, saying Charles and Arthur instead of their surname. But Charles was on medium tires that time around, at least, so. Who's your favorite current driver and your favorite historic driver pre-2000? Well, I was born in 2000, so I didn't watch F1 before 2000, so I can't really have one. Favorite current driver, though, is Verstappen. Out of fuel. Not bad timing. Just made it to the pits as well. Ooh, sorry, Red Bull. My bad, Checo. Night is over. W heists. Alright, here we go. To be fair, even Lance Stroll's P3 right now. Checo deserves it. Yeah, that's a good point. Even Lance Stroll at the moment's in P3, so, you know. Maybe it's making us look a bit better than we are. For now, anyway. We need a new boss. This one's shit. Actually, I think it's the opposite of shit. I think he's very overpowered. You're good at DNF anyways. It is Bahrain as well. He doesn't mind a DNF round here, does he? This is so unrealistic having 2 Leclercs. I don't see what's unrealistic about that. I do not see the unrealism. Considering he does have a real-life brother, and we are using him. What's unrealistic is we're faster than Charles right now. That's the unrealistic part. Right, Oscar Piastri on top right now. They're between 9-4. Ourselves in the third now. Lewis Hamilton goes fastest. Lance Stroll, Charles Leclerc, Albon in the top 6 right now. Alonso, Norris, Perez, and Magnussen all in that top 6. But we've got 20 minutes left to practice. I'm pretty sure we're okay to finish off FP1 as well. So let's sim towards the end of the session and see how the rest of the times go. Hello, Dana. How's it going? Never based off FP1, Merc fans will tell you. But you know what? We're going to, Jam. Arthur Leclerc World Championship in Season 1. Here we come. It's unrealistic because it hasn't happened in real life. Right. Okay. What if it will happen, though? Maybe it hasn't happened yet, but what if it does in the future? Maybe it's future realism. It is a Merc power unit. Yeah, the Williams is very quick in the straight line as well. They have got their history of that. But it does look like we are going to finish P5, though, in our opening session. That's not too bad at all, is it?
Practice is officially over.
Not too bad at all.
Time, goodbye.
So, Verstappen fastest so far. Oscar Piastri in second place right now. Lewis Hamilton in third. George Russell in fourth. Ourselves in fifth place so far, with Stroll and Ocon directly behind us. Both those guys on the soft tyres as well. So, looking pretty good as it stands. Lando Norris in 8th, Charles Leclerc in 9th. They're both on the medium tyres. And we've got Ricciardo in 10th. And you can see the rest of the finishers there as well. Alex Albon in P11. So half a second faster than our teammate right now. It's not too bad at all, is it? Not too bad at all. Not really any massive surprises there. Carlos Sainz in 17th in that medium tyre. Maybe a bit surprising, but maybe he was doing some high fuel runs. So, all right. That'll finish up for FP1 then. Verstappen fastest to Piastri to Hamilton. But that's a pretty good debut practice session, I'd say. We can be fairly happy with that. There's been a lot of color change. A lot of color change, Dana. Too much for my eyes. I'm one of those streamers that, like, correlates a color to a person. The amount of times I've got names wrong from doing that, but my brain processes it like that. Like, I know that you're typing because of the color on your name. If you were to change it to, like, green or something, I would probably not recognize it. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Right, we've only got race strategy to go as a practice program then. We are going to do a few quali laps as well to make sure we're in a good spot with that. But, yeah, so far, looking pretty good. Arthur for 2027. I think, honestly, I'm not too sure if we will actually ever make it to F1, to be honest with you. He didn't exactly set the world alight in F2, did he? But, yeah, I don't know. I can see him maybe getting a chance in F1 at some point because of the name, but we'll see. We'll see. Is it a full session you did? We're doing a full weekend, yeah. So we go through all the practice sessions. We usually skip FP3. We do FP1, FP2. We do sim a bit of time as well. Then we do, obviously, full qualifying and the race as well, so. With all due respect, he only has the name. Exactly, that's what I mean. He didn't really put any, like, noteworthy performance down. He drove practice last year, no? Yeah, he did one practice session. He also did the post-season testing in Abu Dhabi. Or the rookie test, I think it was, actually. Might be the rookie tests. But, yeah. Is he doing mid-tier endurance now, though? Yeah, he's done a few bits of endurance. I think he's part of the ELMS season, isn't he? You might see him doing, you know, bits of IMSA, maybe a bit of WEC as well, so. See, Danny, with that color, that's the same color that Mizzo had, so now I'm just thinking that you're Mizzo. Epic Fail Gamer, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. Is F1's more publicity stunt than deserved, in my opinion? It was. 100%. 100%. They kind of just wanted this fame of having 2 Leclercs on the grid, essentially, didn't they? So, I don't think that ever happened in real life, like, for a full season, I mean. He might get another chance in FP1 at some point again in the future, but, yeah. He didn't do too bad in his F1 tests. He did okay. But again, there was nothing really to, you know, over his last few seasons of, you know, going through the Formula ranks and stuff. He's not really done anything that's kind of set the world alight and made us think, damn, this guy has potential, you know? Like, maybe he has potential to be a decent driver, I'd say, but in comparison to his brother, who is, you know, considered a world champion in the future, you know, it's not really there, is it? Now these guys go. Petition for Dana to 100% on 110 AI next race. Next time she visits. I give it 9 corners. What up, Slav? Just going to drop off a little bit here. Colapinto came in, was really good, but then had a lot of crashes. Yeah, he did cost him a good bit. I mean, that was what Colapinto was brought in for, was to try and reduce the money being spent on damage. And then he went and had a couple of huge shunts. Kind of did the opposite of what he was needed to do, really, so. But performance-wise, Colapinto was solid. You know, he came in and kind of asserted his authority in a way, didn't he, with his performances. That was a terrible turn one. All is good in the hood. Love to see it. Albon can be prone, but a lot better with damage. Yeah, I mean, he also had a couple of shunts as well, didn't he? Albon's a very good driver, but he's also had his fair share of damage costs. How's tyres now? Bit warmer. At least they'll grip. I'll catch up to Ricciardo quite quickly here. Hopefully, doesn't hold us up. Thank you. Albon was cooking the Red Bull his first half of the season. What? Was he? I mean, he was on course for a couple of good results. Obviously, there was that Austria race he was doing very well before he got spun around. But to say he was cooking, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Opinions on Ferrari this year? They should be a constructor contender again. I think it'll be between them and McLaren for the constructors, and I think Leclerc will probably go for the championship this year with Norris as well. So there'll be lots of on-track battles, I reckon, between Norris and Leclerc. That's how I see it. I think they'll have a fairly equal car. There'll be some races where the Ferrari's better. There'll be some races where the McLaren's better, I reckon, but I think it'll be close between the two this season. Not happy that you didn't get the Red Bull seat. Yeah, I don't think many people were, to be fair. Oh, hello. You're going to stop there? That was interesting. That is the racing line there, so, okay. I think it'll be a fall-off year for Team Red Bull. It will be. I think Red Bull will struggle this year, which is why I don't see Max as world champion. We'll see what happens from 2026 onwards, but yeah, I think with the way Red Bull, you know, was degrading last year, they were just, yeah. Can't write off Max, to be honest. I don't know, like, Max is capable of taking a decent car and getting the occasional win with it. I don't think he can win a championship with only a decent car. Because let's not forget, you know, that the first quarter, or the first third of last season, Red Bull had the strongest car, and Max made the most of it. And there were races where it was the second best car after McLaren, and Max was getting wins with it too. But once it became, like, third or fourth best car, sometimes it felt like it was the fifth best car. But once it became the third or fourth best car, Max wasn't able to get wins with it. And that's what I think is going to happen this year. Like, he might get 1, 2, 3, 4 wins, something like that. But I don't think we'll get anywhere near as many wins he's had in the last few years. There's this flexing wing thing that Rebel are angry about now. Rebel, they'll be angry at anything. Every team will try and find anything that might be somewhat illegal on a car and make the most of it. McLaren have done it to Red Bull. Red Bull done it to McLaren. You know, it's happened to Mercedes in the past as well. It's going to be a never-ending story with parts that might be illegal. You know, Red Bull getting mad at McLaren for apparently using water in their tires as well or something like that to help with tire cooling. There was a lot of those sorts of behind-the-scenes games going on. I guess we'll have to wait and see in testing or something, Jam. Because obviously we haven't seen the cars right now, so it's difficult to say whether they will still try the whole flex wing or thing. So we'll have to wait until the testing, see what happens. I think there'll be a lot of teams trying different things. Testing means nothing because they're all sandbag anyways. It is true. Yeah, they don't like to always show their true pace in testing. Maybe the opening weekend in Australia then. Maybe we've got to wait for that. You can still kind of get like a rough idea of how our team's doing in testing, but yeah, they don't like to always go full out in testing. They like to hide a bit of their performance if they can. I'm more excited for the livery launch on my own birthday. I gotta wait a few more months anyway, so I can enjoy both. I enjoy F1 in the States, but I hate the Vegas race. I wish it would go to a different place. Honestly, like, Vegas is one of the few American Grand Prix I've had in recent years, which has actually been a good race, really. All the Miami ones have been very mid. We've had a few good coach races and stuff like that, but so far, Vegas has actually been... I was very critical of Vegas. I always have been. But let's be honest, it produced pretty good races both times I've had it so far. The issue was a bit mid. It was better than Miami. Miami was only interesting because that one safety car. And even then, it still wasn't fantastic. I hate that Vegas is made for good TV. That's the idea of it, really, isn't it? That's the idea of Vegas. Any open lobbies tonight? No. Lobbies are only for Sundays. We don't do open lobbies on weekdays, usually. It's always on Sundays. When safety car comes out, it becomes interesting. Safety cars always spice up the race, doesn't it? I mean, remember during the season where I think... How many races was it? It was a load of... I think it was like 10, 11 races, something like that. Where we had, like, no safety car.
Program complete and a job well done.
Maybe not 10, 11 races, actually probably less than that, but... I think from Canada for, like, a good few races after that, there was, like, no safety cars. Maybe 8 races? I can't remember. I don't know exactly how many it was. But, yeah. There was a very strange, you know, period of time where suddenly cars were really reliable and stuff. And no one was bidding it and things. It was, yeah, it was strange. What do you have the AI at? Right now we're at 105, which is looking pretty good so far, actually. Bahrain AI are pretty OP, so... How do you normally do practice on these 100% weekends? What do you mean? What do you mean, how do I do them? I'm new to this game. Any tips for a new player? My advice would be go to time trial. Find a track you're comfortable with. Use the setups in time trial as well to find some more time. Setups are vital in this game to find more time. I would turn all assists off, but keep ABS, TC, and racing line on. and just keep practicing that one track. Just keep putting laps down. The only way to get better at this game is to practice, so. Alright, since the pits. Let's have a look at our time as well on the mediums there. We're the second fastest on the mediums so far, but not many people have used mediums, so... that's Albon, not us. The third fastest actually on the mediums, I should say. Right, 30.5, 30.7, 30.7, 30.5, 30.9. That's pretty good, actually, isn't it? I'd say on average, that probably is around a 30.7, so... it said our teammate used mediums, but I don't think he actually did. What did Hamilton do on the mediums? He's not done a lap yet, so... let's give it a little bit more time, but... I feel like our times are decent. Why do I always have so much tire wear in career modes? It could be because you're doing shorter races. If you do shorter races, you're always going to have more tire wear. Also depends on the track you're at as well. There are some tracks where tire wear is brutal. This is actually one of them. Bahrain's very high on tire wear. Do you do all the practice programs or sim sessions? So in FP1 and FP2, I do all the programs in those two sessions, basically. Anything that I don't complete, I sim it in FP3. That's usually my my go-to. Was that around the time of Logan leaving? Logan was after Zandvoort, so no, I don't think so. It was actually... he actually crashed in Zandvoort, which was kind of like the final straw for him, basically. And then Colapinto came in from there onwards. Thoughts on 2025 Drivers' Champion? I think it will be Norris. I think it'll be between Norris and Leclerc. Both those guys will battle it out, I reckon, for the championship. Oh, hello. This is a different time, isn't it? Hi, we're back. Hi, chat. That was actually earlier than it should be. It's too early for that. Should be back now, though. Do you think Hamilton will get a win this year? Maybe. Maybe. I think it will be a bit of a struggle in the first season for Lewis, but yeah, difficult to say if we'll get a win or not. Right. I think that should be us done with the race strategy program then. We've got 3 soft tires remaining, which means we can go and push some quali laps out now and see how our quali pace is. The tire life is actually looking pretty damn good. The expected tire life would be 80% after 5 laps, but we're cooking around 86%. So we're actually doing pretty solid on them tires. It's the same in the race. So, yeah, that's good. That's very, very good. Right. Let's go do a few soft tires then, shall we? 2.7 laps of fuel. We'll go 3.3 just so we can do the out lap as well. We'll skip a bit more time, and then we'll go out for some quali pace. Max Verstappen has never won a race in Melbourne, leading by more than 1 second. It could have been 2024 that changed, but his brakes decided to catch fire because someone left a... What was it they found in there or something? I can't remember what it was. Something got caught in the brake line, though, and it started cooking the brakes. Howard has basically completed F1. No, yeah, he has. He has. I mean, if he has if he got an 8th World Championship, I guess it would basically... It'd be a 100% success rate, wouldn't it? It'd be like completing the story, essentially. All right, let's go do some quali laps.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
Canada to Kota, I think. Was it all the way to Kota? Really? Wow. Went through all those Grand Prix without a safety car. That's mad. That is mad. It was a terror for the brakes, wasn't it? It might have been, yeah. I know that, like, teams always find random shit in the brakes. I know that during this season, I think Williams or someone like that said they found, like, a sandwich wrapper. Oh, no, I think it was Aston Martin, actually. I think it was Aston Martin. They said, I can't remember which race it was, but they found, like, a sandwich wrapper stuck in their brake line. So F1 cars always pick up shit like that.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3
Let's get
more
his tyres
laps.
nice and warm. I'll put a couple of quali laps down. Probably put there by Stroll, yeah, maybe. Wouldn't surprise me. If Red Bull managed to improve the car, would you add Max to the fight or stick with Leclerc and Norris? Depends when the car can get improved, because, like I say, I think Max obviously has more than enough ability to get another world championship. I just don't think he'll have the car to back him this year. But, you know, if Red Bull can get their act together and they can provide upgrades which make it level peggy with Norris and Leclerc, then, yeah, I think Max can go for another world championship. But I do think for the first quarter of the season, I do think Verstappen and Red Bull will be on the back foot. Not with that team there. Team where? Yeah, that was pretty hideous, wasn't it? That was pretty hideous. Do you reckon Verstappen struggles at Melbourne or just bad luck? Well, I mean, like I say, if you think back to when the brakes caught fire, you know, I think he would have won that race by a good amount because Red Bull had the best car that weekend for sure. So, partial, maybe bit of a struggle, but mostly luck, I'd say. Have you changed the helmet so it doesn't say Ferrari Driver Academy on it? No, you can't change the helmet of a real-life driver, I don't think. From what I remember. Gonna get a little bit of a toe from Danny here. Very kind of him. Let's be honest, I don't think there's a race Max struggles at. Monza. Man had an insanely big Italian curse at one point. What up, Joey? 1.2 to the Delta right now. We're actually getting a very nice toe. I appreciate you, Danny. Miss you in F1, buddy. Appreciate the toe. Nice. 29-0. P1. I would say we've got a good few tenths from the toe there. I'm not going to lie. We've definitely got a good few tenths from the toe. But at the moment, P1 in the Williams. That's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad. I think Max is good, but I think Carlos made the jump. I think it'll be good competition. That was a good laugh. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you reckon Red Bull's going to struggle with a new power unit with Ford? Yeah, it'll be weird. Very weird. Who the fuck is that guy? Yeah, that's such a statement and a half, that. That's a statement and a half. But yeah, the whole Ford thing's gonna be very tricky for Red Bull, I think. I don't have a lot of you know, I don't have a lot of good opinion on it, that's for sure. I'm a little bit fearful of it. But we'll see. Who knows? I assume, you know, Ford have probably been working with Red Bull on the engine over the last couple of years, trying to migrate everything from Honda over to Red Bull, so yeah. I think it'll be a tricky first couple of seasons. Maybe just trying to find the balance with the engine and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I'm more scared about the reliability, I'm not going to lie. Have you ever heard of V8 supercars? I have. How do you think Anthony will do at Mercedes? I think he'll be really quick in, like, qualifying, but I think his race pace might struggle. Because I think there's no doubt about his, you know, actual raw pace. He looks very, 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 very quick for a youngster. And I think he'll have, like, strong qualifying performances, but I think in the race he might struggle a bit. You know, just trying to learn things like tyre wear, battery management, just general care for engines and stuff like that. So I think race pace-wise, he won't be quite as strong. But I think in qualifying he'll be strong. Koenigsegg in F1 would be crazy. If they ever get the money for it, yeah. W. Howick. I mean, not surprised really, is it? Not surprised.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
I think the names should say A. Leclerc and C. Leclerc so it doesn't confuse people. I mean, to be fair, I don't think anyone's going to think Charles Leclerc's actually in a Williams, so... I don't know, maybe they will. Maybe they will. Ethan, thanks for follow as well, mate. Appreciate it. Tails got dispersed now? Yeah, I saw that. He rejected them initially. But I think he's realized now that he's only going on loan, not permanently. So I think it's okay with accepting that. He knows he doesn't have to stay there for too long. Verstappen has loads of talent, but I think he needs to mature more. Yeah. I'm sure once he matures a bit more, he'll get 4 World Championships. For sure. Kimi gets a win next season, IMO? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I do think there will be quite a few strong qualifying performances, but, you know, race pace-wise, I think might be a bit of a struggle. Especially if we get, like, wet races as well. Wet races are always very difficult for rookie drivers. It'd be funny, clickbait, Leclerc cloned himself to drive for Williams and Ferrari? Yup. Bro has his own personal robot. Identical to him driving for Williams. AI's gone too far, chat. Depends how strong the Mercedes is. So I think the top 4 will be McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes. And I think at times, you know, McLaren and Ferrari will swap, and I think at times Red Bull and Mercedes will swap. I think Red Bull and Mercedes can be a direct competition with each other this season. Can I use your gameplay to make half-screen videos? No. Lando good in the wet. Don't even just say hello Russia, Jimmy. You can look at hello Brazil. What up, Jensen? What wheel have I got? I've got the Mazda R9 with the FSR. What's up so far? $0.04. Brazil's always wet when I race there for some reason. I mean, it is, you know, there is that kind of season where it does rain a lot in Brazil. And it's when it rains in Brazil, it always pours. You never get light rain in Sao Paulo. When it rains, it really, really comes down. Song name? This is when Love Takes Over by David Guetta. And I think Kelly Rowland, is it? Use a bit too much passion towards the end, but another 2 tenths improvement, and that'll continue us being P1 as well. Love to see it. Do you have any advice for driving Monaco? Pray. And keep praying. Tails debut will be against United until he rejected. That'd be interesting. Even clearer in P1? Yep. Ah, oh, Lando Norris has spoiled the party. Lando Norris has spoiled the party. Here goes P1 now. We're still P2 though, to be fair. Alonso P3, Senna P4, and Sergio Perez in P5 for the time being as well. We've got one more run on a fresh soft tyre, and that'll be it. And then it'll be time for qualifying. We jinxed it. Is your target trying to get Arthur to Ferrari? I don't have a target. The entire career is based off of what the chat decides. This is basically the Arthur Leclerc chat career. They get to decide where he goes. And what he does. I mean, hey, you guys voted for him to be at Williams. You guys voted for the career to even be about Arthur Leclerc, so everything was decided by you. Pyro, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Leclerc to Red Bull, Red Bull vs Ferrari, Leclerc vs Leclerc. Absolute cinema. Honestly, that would actually feed families. That would genuinely feed families. I've gotten so good at getting close to the walls at Monaco. Maybe too close. So you know, like, in F1, they have the AWS graphic where they say they're, you know, 2 centimeters from the wall. Are you, like, minus 10 centimeters to the wall? I know I personally am, so. Woot Weghorst. What a player. What a player. Would kill world hunger. Ford going back to Le Mans, will they do good? I hope so. I mean, to be fair, Ford absolutely cooked with their Mustang program in GT. They only came into that, what, last year, I think it was? And they've been insane so far in GT. So if they can try and do something similar with the hypercar program, obviously different regulations and stuff, but if they can do that given the hypercar program, they can definitely be a Le Mans winner again. Do I watch British GT? Not much, no. Not much. I am going to Brands Hatch in May, though, for the GT World Challenge. I think it was like early May or something like that. Can't exactly remember when it was, but yeah, we got a we're going up there for the weekend to watch that. Right, so Lando Norris so far is about 10th up on us at the moment in P2. Lewis Hamilton in P3, Alonso, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Perez, Sainz, Piastri, and Bottas so far in that top 10 as well. So we've got one more soft tyre. Let's see if we can maybe try to extend our advantage or not.
Garage, please.
Let's
Cars
see.
ready to leave.
I am, Nico, yeah. I am. I know you want me to, that's for sure. Do you reckon Lewis Hamilton can win the championship in Ferrari? Not in his first season. Maybe in the future, depending how regulations go, but yeah. Even though I'm a Corvette fan, the Mustang did well at Rolex. Honestly, there was, like, they didn't really get talked about a lot. They just did their job and crushed it, honestly. They were absolutely immense. I've been really impressed with the Mustang program in GTD. Because they've literally, the way they go about it is that they've been around there for years, and it was only their first year back in the GT class, so. What caused Mercedes downfall after 2021? Getting the regulations all wrong. Mercedes absolutely botched the regulations for the new period. I'd say I'm 3 centimeters from the wall at the high-speed corners at Monaco. Make it 1. Make it less than 1. That's the thing with Monaco, is that, like, the only way to go fast is by really getting up close and personal with the wall. Really, really requires a lot of focus. The Mercedes with the side polished design, exactly. Like, some of their very, what should we say, ambitious designs didn't quite work out. Then at the BMW and Corvette beat each other up and got the win. I mean, that's literally endurance racing right there. Sometimes you don't actually need to be fast to win an endurance race. Just keep your noses clean, stay out of trouble, and you can get very easy podiums out of that, you know? Sometimes it really isn't all about just genuine pace. Keep it clean and consistent, and you'll be there, you know? That was a terrible turn 1. Ooh, good hairpin. That was a really, really nice hairpin. What's one track you removed the F1 calendar for and replace? Miami for Hockenheim. They will, Kicker. They've got a good program as well at Corvette. They'll stay up there. Their customer teams do quite well as well. TF Sport have got a, have always been quite successful, so. There we go, look at that. 28.6, we do go back to the top here in Bahrain. There were 10 minutes to go. We do pip Lando Norris to P1. Not bad, no Williams, is it? Not bad so far. I don't know if this will be the story for qualifying, but I guess we'll enjoy it for now, won't we? We'll enjoy it for now. I'd delete Miami in a heartbeat from the calendar. Yeah, I think most people would, wouldn't they? Miami is, yeah. Horrible track. Not for me. Jeddah for Malaysia? You get rid of Jeddah, really? Dude, I think Jeddah's class. Clearly on 70 difficulty. I think we are actually a little bit lower than we should be. We're on 105 right now. Probably can bump up a couple clicks. I wouldn't remove Saudi Arabia, I don't think. I actually think Jeddah's a really nice track. I like it a lot. Imola for Malaysia? I probably wouldn't remove... Like, we've got Miami sitting right there. I mean, come on. Really? We're going to remove Imola and Jeddah over Miami? Nah, Miami's always number one to be gone for me. Hate that track. I hate it. I have a vendetta against Miami. Miami for Malaysia. I can get behind him getting Malaysia back in, 100%. 100%. I'm very okay with that. That's one of the tracks I'd love to see back in F1. Hockenheim, Malaysia, Kyalami. Would love to see those tracks back in Formula 1 again. You missed the European Grand Prix. Have you seen the photos, how it looks now? It's so sad. So sad. Also, thank you for the followers, well, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. 110 AI all the way. The thing is, Bahrain AI is usually quite difficult. Maybe in qualifying, we can maybe go towards 110, but I think in the race, we probably want to do like 107, 108. Because the AI's race pace here is very good. Very, very good. Miami would be good if it was Spa. I'd get behind that. I get behind that. Like, I don't know. I think a lot of people hate the fact we're getting quite a few American tracks. I personally don't mind the fact we're having more American tracks. It's the tracks we're using that I have a problem with. Like, if we hypothetically used Watkins Glen, for example, or Road America, I think that'd be great for Formula 1. I understand why they're not, because they need to get, you know, official grade 1s, and they probably need a bit of, like, more standings and stuff like that. But I think Watkins Glen, Road America would be two tracks that would be absolutely awesome in F1, in my opinion. So good. But it's definitely got Miami and Vegas, which... I mean, Vegas has been good so far, I will admit. But Miami is just... Yeah, Miami's horrible. Absolutely horrible. They should go back to Indy and replace Miami. I'm 50-50 on Indy. I'm 50-50. It's an okay track. I would take over Miami for sure, but... Yeah. Is this the start of the F1 career campaign? It is indeed, yep. Watkins Glen would be nice, use the IMSA layout. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, it'd be a very short track, but, you know. I think it'd be awesome for Formula 1. I really do. Road America mentioned. Road America's a great track. Really, really good track. I was thinking about saying Road Atlanta, but I was like, maybe not. Road Atlanta probably wouldn't be great for F1. A nice track, fun track, but yeah, I don't know about F1. I love a Jeddah quality, just perfect. Yeah, watching the cars in Jeddah is so satisfying. So satisfying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think then we are going to wrap it up for practice then. And I think it's safe to say we can definitely up the AI a good few clicks, can't we? We are currently on top by 800s to Norris and 310s to Max Verstappen. I think it's safe to say we could definitely bump this AI up. Sebring in F1 be funny as hell. I give it 2 laps before it breaks down the back straight where the runway used to be. It would just dismantle upon itself, wouldn't it? But yeah, we are on top so far to Lando Norris right now. Verstappen in 3rd. We got Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc, Alonso, Tsunoda, Sainz, and Stroll all in that top 10. Where's our teammate Alex Albon? Down at P17 right now, so hopefully he can try and find a bit more time when we go into qualifying. I do just want to check the medium tire use as well. So we were doing what, 30.7s on average? Yeah, 30.7. What was max on the mediums? 30.4, 30.5, 30.6, 30.8, 0.9, 0.9, 0.3. So his average there probably is around a 0.5 maybe. Yeah, we could go up a few clicks, can't we? We can go up a few clicks for sure. Although Piastri's doing 29s actually, so... I'm thinking like 108 for the weekend, maybe? That should be pretty solid. Laguna said, can we follow the F1 cars? Yeah, watching them try and navigate corkscrew would be interesting. Very interesting. Unfortunately, F1 at Road America will never happen, at least anytime soon. Not nearly enough hotels and hospitalities around that area. Also, track needs more runoff area. Exactly, that's what I mean. And it's kind of the same with Watkins Glen as well. Like, they would need to improve a lot of different aspects to get it, you know, ready for an F1 race. I don't think we will ever have it. It's just like a hypothetical thing. I would just rather have those kinds of tracks than, you know, Miami. Topanga's much better as a MotoGP track than an F1 track. To be fair, you can say that about anything with MotoGP, really. MotoGP always has good racing. But then again, you know, you're comparing a motorbike, which is, what, this wide, compared to an F1 car, which is much wider. So, you know, they can go side by side and stuff a lot easier in a motorbike than they can in an F1 car. Did you know Imola, Mexico City, and Las Vegas are out of contract this year? I think Vegas has like a 10-year contract, doesn't it? I think it originally started as like a 3-year, but I think they have like an after contract for that, essentially, or something like that. But yeah, Mexico, I would be very surprised if Mexico's on the grid from 2026 onwards. Imola as well, I think pretty sure it's going to go to, so. Get Silverstone gone? Why? Why would we get Silverstone gone? Coach is much better as an F1 track than MotoGP, though. I don't know. I mean, we've occasionally had good racing in COTA. Like, this year was decent. Last year was a bit bland. We had 2021 as well. 2021 was a good race as well, but... Yeah, it's hit and miss with COTA, in my opinion. It's hit and miss. I like the track, personally. I think it's good for Formula 1. But, yeah. Only go through MotoGP and then you try to replace the car with a safety bike. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Corkscrew and F1 would be cinema. Yeah, I would be interesting to watch. Very interesting. I'm sure there's probably clips of F1 cars going around Corkscrew for, like, you know, PR stunts and stuff, so... right, that is practice over and done with, ladies and gentlemen. We do get a bit of experience boost there as well. Almost 77 rated with Arthur here as well. We've got Racecraft and Awareness on 76, our Pace on 79, our Focus on 73 as well, so... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to prepare ourselves for the competitive side of the weekend. The first time this season and in the career, we are going into qualifying for a Formula 1 Grand Prix. We've done Formula 2 qualifying plenty of time, but now it's time to show our pace in an actual Formula 1 car in qualifying. Right, we're going to switch over everything here to number 2, just to keep the wear nicely balanced, as we like to do all the time. We'll say, oh, that's number 2. What we'll also do is we'll jump that AI up as well. So we're currently on 105. I think we're probably good to go to about 108 for qualifying, I reckon. So we'll run that for qualifying. Anything else we need to do? Don't think so. I think that's everything good to go. So, all right. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, then. Our first qualifying session for Williams in our debut F1 season. Can we try and set the world alight in Bahrain? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the opening session of the weekend with Q1. My prediction out in Q2. Should we do a prediction for qualifying, chat? Will we make it to Q3, maybe?
Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway.
Or should we do our first lap and see what we do from there on?
The best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Or maybe we could do separate predictions. In Q1, we could do a prediction saying, can we get to Q2? In Q2, can we get to Q3? What do we think of that? Couple of individual ones there as well, if you guys prefer. My prediction is P16. Lack of faith in Arthur I'm seeing here, Keko. Arthur will shock the world on his debut. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Right, so... again, I'm not too sure how our pace is going to be on 100 AI, so I think we might want to do maybe an early lap here and just get a feel for it. So we'll go to about the 16-minute mark. Around here, maybe. And we'll go up straight away for our first lap and just try and get a feel for the track. Feel for the car and stuff like that, and see if we can set a good time down early on.
Okay, let's go.
There you go, let's show a prediction up in chat right now. Will Arthur make it to Q2 in Bahrain? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. Gamble away. For those on TikTok, head over to Twitch if you want to gamble some points. No one's voted for the other option. Someone will, just for the benefit of maybe, like, investment. P19, imagine. Imagine. Oh, shit, there's a McLaren hit. I did not want to be on the apex of turn 1 there. Kind of came out in a bit of an awkward spot. Not doubting, just going off my inability to qualify around here. Right, got you. So that's self-doubt from what I'm hearing then. Risking it for the biscuit. You will get to Q2, but man needs 10 points. I respect it, I'm not gonna lie. I respect it. Could be a good investment, who knows? Science, you have to do this, buddy. You can go. No, I'm the wrong Leclerc. I'm not your teammate. Wrong Leclerc, buddy. 28-2 for Fernando so far. Please go. Thank you. Just want to give myself a bit of clean air. Alright, tyres are a little bit cool right now. We need to get these tyres warmed up pretty quickly. We've got a little bit of traffic approaching us from behind as well, so just want to make sure we keep a good bit of distance to them. We might have to let this Red Bull go. Let's see. Do need to get a bit more tyre temp in. Okay, that'll do. We're going to stay ahead of the Red Bull. 28-1 from Oscar Piastri then. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Opening lap of the day for Arthur Leclerc. Let's see what we can do. Q1 underway. Let's get this first lap down. Lock in.
We've dropped to P20.
Can hear that front left tyre squealing away. Down towards the turn 10 there. Lap feels okay though, let's see. Come on. No worries, Halleck. On the final quarter we go. Here we go to the line then. How's it going to be as we hit that DRS zone? 28.5. That doesn't seem too bad. With 3/10 off the McLaren of Oscar Piastri, we're ahead of both the Racing Bulls. I don't think that's too bad, is it? Obviously, still quite a few cars to a lap, I'm sure. But P5 right now is not bad at all. Let's see how the rest of the order goes. I think Verstappen did a 27.7, was it? So, yeah, I think we're in an okay spot. Reckon we should go for one more? We might have to, we'll see. We haven't got the fuel to one more on this stint, so we'll have to box anyway. But we'll see where we are in the positions. But being ahead of the Racing Bulls early on is very, very good. Not bad at all. We'll have to wait and see what our teammate does if he's not done a lap yet. I don't know who hasn't, so...
Less than one lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much
Not a
empty.
bad first lap in the slightest. We'll have to wait and see if that lap is enough to get us through to Q2, but one more for sure, I think. What's the tyre right now? 6%, 5%, 4%. Tyre is pretty good, so we might be able to do one more on this tyre, maybe. Obviously, saving tyres always comes in pretty handy, so if we can do that, it'd be good. All right, let's head into the garage and assess the situation. We're down to P6 now, so I think one of the Ferraris has gone faster. Okay. Lando Norris 27.7. That puts us down to P7 now. So Lando Norris goes fastest here in Bahrain on his opening lap. And there's a Mercedes across the line here as well. That puts us down to P8. Okay, so there's quite a few cars still 2 laps, I think. Quite a few cars to a lap. How's Arthur getting on? So far, not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're 8th place in Q1 right now, but I think there's still quite a few cars to a lap at the moment. So let's go into the garage. Let's have a look at the lap times. Maybe one more on this tire. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Down to P10. Couple of cars going quicker. Right. So yeah, we're 7/10 down on Lando right now. That's not really a massive surprise. To be fair... How about that, chat? Every driver has actually done a lap now. And we currently sit in P10. We are currently 4.5 tenths faster than our teammate Alex Albon right now. So P10 is our actual genuine position. We've wedged ourselves in between the two Aston Martins of Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll. Yuki Tsunoda in 12th, Ricciardo 14th, K-Mag and Gasly all at the moment getting through to Q2. So at the moment, the bottom 5 is Gasly, Ocon, Ocon, Albon, Hulkenberg, and both the Saubers of Zhou and Bottas. So, not bad. So we're currently about nearly 4 tenths up on Ocon in P16. I think we might need to do another lap here. I don't know if that's going to be enough to secure ourselves into Q2. I mean, it looks like most of our time's in that middle sector right now, doesn't it? We're quite quick in the middle, so... Okay, I think we might try the same tire. 10th, the second worst car seems realistic, I won't lie. To be fair, I mean, we've seen Alex Albon get points out of these situations, so... it's not all too bad. Not dead cool. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the lap just to be sure. Just to be sure. What up, Vic? Same tires, you reckon? How do I check my PB on different tracks on RaceNet? I'm not too sure. I don't really use RaceNet. Lower the fuel? I mean, we could, but... it's literally 1 kilogram difference. If we do a lap where we don't have to do an in-lap, then we can do 2.7 laps, but... usually in order to do an in-lap, we do 3.3 laps, so... okay. Let's go minimum fuel then. Let's use the old soft tire. And we'll go for another lap right at the end of the session. We'll skip to the last few minutes. And then we'll see if we can go for it. Where's Williams in the R&D standings? Second worst. But it is very tight across the bottom teams, though. The bottom 4 teams are very, very close together. Verstappen's just on another lap there. He improves his lap time by a little bit, but not by much. Stays in second place at the moment. Unless this is his lap here. Not too sure. Right, everyone's heading out on track. Let's do the same. Same set of softs being bolted on. We're on that low fuel as well.
Right.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's get it out there.
Let's see what we can do. Start my F1 2021 season at Red Bull, and my teammate is Verstappen. Nice. Wonder if we'll get the championship in that one as well. Right, here we go. Verstappen's coming around that final corner now. I'm not too sure if he's on a lap or not. Yeah, yes. Does Verstappen go fastest? Yes, he does. 27.3. That's actually a big improvement. Going from a 27.7 to a 27.3 is a very big improvement from the Dutchman. Right, let's get these tyres warmed up. Might be an important lap, this. Let's see. Are we getting into Q3, do you think? That's the question. I would like to, obviously. I'd hope to. But it is going to be tricky. Being P10 in the first session is a pretty good start, but... long way to go until we find out, I guess. Got to get through the rest of this session and Q2. A bit more tyre temp. Just got to be careful of the wear as well, though. Tyre wear can be a bit of a killer, especially at a track like this. Eats away your tyres. 76 degrees. Get more out this right-hander. Let's let Max go here. Just who's out the way. Okay, that'll do. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute to go in the session. It is all down to this, our final lap in Q1. Let's see if we can try to improve, if we can. Let's lock in. That's a bit deep. Oh, come on.
And we've dropped to P12.
Don't think we've got the tyres, have we? Down to 13th. 14th. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're through. I think we're through. Yeah, we're through. Okay, unboxing. Unboxing. That lap was pretty bad, but we do just get through to Q2. That second lap was nowhere near enough, but thankfully, we did enough on the first lap, and we finished P15 in Q1. That was a little bit on the cusp there on our qualifying debut, but we do enough to get through to Q2 with that first lap on itself. So, a little bit hairy, though, dropping that many places that quickly. But thankfully, we did hold on. We will take part in the second qualifying session. But, man, that was scary. That was a little bit scary. Did you guys think that Max must move to Mercedes? No. No one thinks that. Gabble didn't pay. Well, it's only just finished, to be fair. It's only just finished. Unless you mean, sorry, for yourself. I think I know what you mean. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Q1 over and done with it. We do get through to Q2 by, to be fair, just over a 10th to Danny Ricciardo. So, not bad at all. Ourselves in P15, Alex Albon in P17 as well. So, unfortunately, our teammate doesn't get through to second qualifying session, which does mean on our debut, we do beat Alex Albon. Can't complain. Can't complain. Danny Ricciardo also knocked out P16. Nico Hulkenberg at 18th. And both the Saubers in 19th and 20th at the moment as well. Max Verstappen fastest so far in Bahrain by 2.5 tenths to Piastri. And then Lando Norris in third. Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, Sainz, Perez, Alonso, and Stroll all getting through to Q2. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the second qualifying session. Can we get ourselves into Q3? We've got a bit of work to do. Right now, we're about just under 4 tenths away from Lance Stroll in P10. So lots of work to do if we want to get ourselves into the final qualifying session of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Q2 in Bahrain. Visa Cash App his racing balls? Yes. We call them V-Carb because it's easier. Visa Cash App Racing Balls is their full name. They'll be called that way in 25 as well, so... Well, actually, their official name is Visa Cash App RB, I'm pretty sure. Is what they call themselves. Something like that. What up, Justin? How's it going, mate? NASCAR's better than F1? No. No, not in the slightest. Another prediction? Yeah, there'll be a new prediction in a second for when we get through to Q3. Right. Let's go on to a... Oh, Jesus. I think we'll go on to an old stuff the first lap. This lap will be pretty terrible, though. And then we'll try again after. We might be able to get 3 runs in Q2. We'll see. We will see. Let's put the fuel back to 3.3 as well. And we'll run with that, I guess.
That's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
As a German, I can't wait for Audi to get into the game. Not gonna lie. Audi versus Mercedes. We will be there. We will be there. What a random guy. Am I late? Well, we started the stream an hour and a half ago, so you tell me. I don't ever think there's such a thing as being late to a stream, but I'll let you decide for yourself. Have you ever raced in real life? I did a bit of karting when I was younger. I did the 24-hour Buckmore last year as well, if you count that as something, but... Yeah, not really like anything genuine, I guess. Did we win the F2 Championship? We did indeed, yep. We did indeed. Let's let Ocon go here. Okay, you can do that too, I guess. I don't like the traffic around me. I'm just gonna let these guys go. Just gonna let these guys go. Oh, now you want to believe, Jake, huh? Now you want to believe. Oh, is that because people are voting on no? Oh, yeah, 19K versus 53K. All right. I'll do my best. But yeah, prediction up on the Twitch right now, ladies and gentlemen. Will we get through to Q3? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. What's the AI difficulty? 108. I don't know, Carl. You look a bit suspicious there, buddy. Not too sure why. Bit more tight if we can. I'll do. All right. First lap of Q2. I don't think I'm expecting too much from this lap because these tires are quite worn, but let's see if we can try and put something down. Let's get going. That's drivable for now. Sounds like I was dragging me out there. 27-2 for Lando so far. There we go. One more corner. All the way to the line. How's it going to be for our opening lap? It's going to be a 29.2. 8/10 off from Gasly right now. We knew it would be a bit of a slower lap on the old soft timing. Look at that left-hand side. 18% that front left, 17 that rear left. So those tires were definitely a bit cooked on that lap. But to be honest, the lap actually felt okay. Obviously, it wasn't quick because of the old tire, but it felt like a good lap. So hopefully we can try and use that pressure tire and find a bit more time. We've got 10 minutes to go, so we might try and do 2 runs. We'll see. Didn't Bottas lap Bahrain in under a minute? On the outer layout, yeah. He knew he wasn't getting anything else HP, so he had to accept it. I don't think he actually even wants to be there. Hence why it's like a straight loan, no obligation to buy. Is this on strict or regular? For the track limits, regular. We don't use strict. Strict is kind of pointless in career mode, in my opinion, because the AI can go off track and won't get warnings on strict. So if the AI can't get warnings, then why should we? I always still try and stay on the track limits. I don't try and, like, you know, break them or anything like that. I still act like they're on strict. But yeah, if the AI don't get warnings to going off the track, then it's just kind of pointless having it on, really. I like to say United dodged a bullet, but fuck me and Ineos are clueless. Yeah, there was I remember when they first signed, everyone was quite excited, but then, yeah, the same shit basically happened. Well, GTR's again, mate. What AI difficulty? 108. 108. I like how they handle it in DTM. If you go wide of the track and it's while you battle, etc., they give just let you go and have fun. I mean, GT cars are always great for that sort of thing. Like every other racing series, you know, other than F1, is very nice on track limits. If you're wheel to wheel and stuff like that, they're saying like, oh, just use all the car, push them off, show some proper battles out here. In F1, there's all sorts of, you know, laws and limits when it comes to the track, so it's not a surprise, really. They've always been very strict on it in F1 in recent years. Especially with the modern day regulation as well, so. Right. So, let's go on to a fresh soft tire. We've got 8 minutes to go in this session. These old tires want 18% overall then, and these fresh ones obviously on 0, so we should find about a second, according to the lap delta, on this fresh tire. So, let's get out there and see what we can do with it.
All set, we're ready to go.
I didn't see what time needed for Q3. I'd imagine it's like a 27.8, 27.9 maybe. So getting to Q3 will be very difficult, but let's see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. How about controller? Can you give me a few tips to go from 90 AI up to triple digits? Only way to get better is by practicing. You know, go to time trial. Make sure you're using custom subs if you're not already and stuff like that. Yeah, make sure you're using custom setups. Go on time trial. You know, maybe try turning assists off to try and find some more pace and stuff, so. Because assists can definitely limit how fast you can go. So if you're using things like ABS or traction control, maybe try reducing them and learning without them. You'll be slower initially while you learn it, but apparently it's got the Spurs route on loan. They may be strict, but they're not consistent. That's also true. I mean, FIA consistency. They get on like a house on fire, don't they? What RPM do you aim for at the start of the race? Usually about 11.5K, something like that.
Down into P15.
Down to P15 now. As expected. Opinions on Arsenal beating Man City. A very humbling win.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
There we go, ties a nice spot. All right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Might be the final lap of Q2 here. Might be. Let's see. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. I don't know if we can get another lap out of this. So let's focus everything on this one lap. Not enough so far. Seven tenths the minute. Eight tenths. Down to line we go. How's it going to be? 28.3 puts it to P12. And I think that might be out. Outside of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 4 minutes to go. It's going to be tight to get back to the pits, isn't it? We could try again for another lap, but I think we're tight on time. But P12 at the moment, we go ahead of Gasly and Tsunoda. And I think it was K-Mag who's down to P15 now, so yeah, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. We might actually be able to make it. I think we'll be okay. I think we can make it. But, Do we... I don't know. Would we rather save the soft tires for the race, maybe? Would we want to rather save the soft tires for the race? 3 minutes 20 to go. They're useless anyway. To be honest, the mediums are shit as well. The only good tire around Bahrain is the hard tire in this game. Save the tires, you reckon? They're like baby bills around here. They really are. What's our wear so far on this one? 6%. Everyone's leaving the pit lane now. It's going to be tight, isn't it? Mediums have roughly the same wear as soft tier. Yeah, they do. Oh, it's tough. It's a tough call. We've got 2 minutes 40 to go. We definitely can go for another lap, I think, but... Not going to make it. I think we can. It is going to be tight, but I think we can. Go again. You guys think we should go again? If they sped this bit up, you'd be able to make it very easily, but they always take so long getting the car back into the garage. Save them for the race, I reckon. Go again. It's looking pretty 50-50 right now, isn't it? It's looking very 50-50. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me in. Right, new softs. Go.
Okay, when you're ready.
I didn't get the warning about the time limit, so I think we can make it. I think we can make it. I didn't see how much was, that's not new. Shut up. Did I put the wrong tire on? Well, qualifying was fun, wasn't it, chat? Qualifying was fun. At least a minute to Q2 on our debut, I guess, right? I mean, no, I'm not going to try on this tire. I'm not going to try on this tire. There's no point. This tire's fucked. Vince, why would you do this? I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Oh, God. How far off were we from the top 10 anyway? I'm also not too sure. I've got cars behind me. I need to be careful. There is quite a few cars staying in the pits, actually. I think it's literally like the bottom 5 or 6 that are out right now. Wanted to save that soft? Yeah, it was tactical, chat. It was tactical. Just wanted to save the soft tire for the race. Give it a shot, mate. Miracles happen. No, these tires not doing anything. These tires aren't doing anything for us. 21%. I might as well just fucking drive an entire cartwheel at that point. No, let's head into the box. We pitting. Thanks for gifting me my points. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, P13, ladies and gentlemen. That was a bit of a mess up at the end of qualifying there. We picked the damn wrong tires. That's not the tire I wanted. I went the fresh stuff, but yeah, P13, it does mean we are out of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, by 2/10 to Pierre Gasly. Man, that could have been doable, actually. That could have been doable. Maybe we could have got into Q3, but yeah, we are out in Q2. Lance Stroll joins us, being knocked out in Q2 as well as Esteban Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda, and Kevin Magnussen. They will start around us in P11 to P15, respectively. And yeah, Max Verstappen leading the championship, leading the race so far. Hello? Leading qualifying so far over the entire weekend. He got P1 in Q1, and now he's got P1 in Q2 as well. Lando Norris joining him in second place with Carlos Sainz in third. Then we've got Perez, Piastri, Leclerc, Hamilton, Alonso, Gasly, Russell and Gasly all in that top 10. So we'll see how they fare in Q3. But ladies and gentlemen, our debut qualifying comes to an end. We are knocked out qualifying. We will start P13 for the Bahrain Grand Prix. There still is a possibility of getting points, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. We know that we're not going to be fighting for podiums a lot in this season. So scoring points is kind of like getting wins for us in a way. So that's our target. It's getting in that top 10. And hopefully we can do just about that. I think we might drop the AI a click or two for the race, because I know the race pace is a tiny bit stronger. So we might go like 107, maybe 106 for the racer. Maybe points on debut? Maybe. Has this type of tire situation ever happened in real life? I think there has been times where they have put the wrong tires on in the race and stuff. I'd imagine it probably has happened in qualifying. I'd imagine. I feel like was there some time in the last couple of seasons? I think it happened to Charles Leclerc, right? I think there was some point in the last 2 seasons where Charles Leclerc, Carlos was in his Inters. I can't remember that one. I feel like it happened to Leclerc at some point when they put the wrong softs on or something. Ricky, what are these tires? Oh, that does ring a bell, actually. Yeah, that does ring a bell. So it has happened then, but it's definitely not common. And of course, yes, it was Ferrari. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be Ferrari? Leclerc Silverstone? Yeah, it might have been. It might have been. I definitely feel like it's happened to Leclerc. Because, you know, Ferrari being Ferrari. It feels like that would happen. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go then. So, we did get knocked out in Q2 on our debut. We did pretty well to get into Q2, to be fair. But unfortunately, weren't able to find much more at the rest of that session. Especially by not picking the right tires. So, that has held us back quite a bit. A bit of a fumble in qualifying. And, yeah, P13 is where we start for this Grand Prix. But it's 57 laps long. It's a lot of racing to go here in Bahrain. And hopefully we can convert maybe that P13 into some points. We'll have to wait and see. I think we'll run 106 maybe. I think should be okay. Yeah. The race pace of the AI round here is pretty strong. So I think 106 should give us a good chance of hopefully fighting for some points and positions. Russell had Hamilton's tire, no? Yeah, he did. Yeah, in Sakir 2020, didn't he? They had to box him because they had the wrong tire. It was actually Bottas' tire, wasn't it? It was Bottas' tire. Because Hamilton was out for that weekend due to COVID. So, yeah, they put Russell in. And then during the race, they accidentally put Bottas' tires on Russell's car. I remember that one. I remember it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado then, it is time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. 57 laps is what we're going to face up against today, and hopefully we can try and screw ourselves a big result and maybe get ourselves some points on our debut. I'd be very, very happy if we could do that, but we've got 57 laps to fight through here and hopefully get them points. While the race goes up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. I'll be with you guys in a few moments' time, and then we'll return in a few moments' time, ready for 57 laps of racing action here in Bahrain.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. We go racing today around the 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Hamilton, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Gasly, Stroll, Ocon, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Albon, Hülkenberg, Joe, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Now, Ant, as much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
You're going to definitely see action, Crofty. Everyone's G'd up for this one. They've done the testing, like you say. The drivers will be revving inside, heart rates going, trying to burst out their chest at this moment. With that anticipation, who's got the speed? We're going to learn now, once and for all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are then. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. P13 is where we start for this one. No penalties on the opening day of the season. Why would there be? Why would there be? Williams has the best livery. I do love the Williams livery, to be fair. The Williams livery and the Racing Bull livery is cold. Very, very cold. Wonder how Verstappen will do in 2025. McLaren Ferrari became so good. I don't think Verstappen will win the championship. I don't think he'll do it. Promise Sanchez dropped me happy. Until his replacement ends up doing the same thing, Nico. Right. Oh, wow. Everyone's starting on soft tyres, by the looks of it. We've got a couple on hards and Hulkenberg and Magnussen. Russell on mediums. A lot of soft tyres being used early on here. What's the strategy saying? No way, right? Chat, there's no way, right? There's no way we can do a soft medium. Also, how do we have two soft tyres available? Unless one of them's worn. Random question, do you think you can beat Verstappen in sim racing? Already have. What do you think, chat? Medium hards, one stop, you reckon? I think the pit stops around here are quite long, to be fair. They are quite long. 20 laps on the softs? Yeah. The thing is, I actually think the softs wear about the same as the mediums. It's really strange in this game. So it starts on hards in Bahrain and Cream, it's so weird. Just the way they're programmed, I guess, isn't it? Oops. I'm gonna do that. How does this look? Wait, what am I cooking, chat? What am I cooking here? That looks kind of nice, right? Yeah, the mediums look really bad. Why are the mediums so bad here? It's saying if I use a soft instead of a medium for that last stint, we gain 6 seconds. Is that right? Maybe a soft, medium, medium? I don't know. Is that right? It looks good. Could always go longer than a hard for the middle stint. Yeah, exactly. The hards are a very durable tire, so mediums just won't work here. Damn. Okay. Out of mere curiosity, is this possible? Yeah, but a bit slow. Wow, the medium tires are actually shit. Damn. You think soft, hard, soft? I think I agree. I mean, the one stop's not terrible, to be fair. The one stop isn't terrible. We'll have to go to lap 21 on the soft tires, which will be tricky. And then we can go 36 on the hards. And it says it's about 3 seconds slower than the two stop. I don't think that's that bad. I don't think it's that bad at all. But yeah, I think we're going to have to go for the two-stop, aren't we? Softs for 16, hards for 25, and then hards for, softs for 16 at the end. Plan on two-stop, if anything, can transfer to one-stop? Yeah. So if the tyre wear is doing okay, and I'd be surprised if it goes like this, but if the tyre wear does genuinely do okay, then we can maybe go a bit longer on the soft tyres and maybe try a one-stop. But I think that's quite unlikely, isn't it? And that's quite unlikely. I believe Bahrain is also quite a fuel burner as well, right? So I can't go any higher in the fuel. Well, that's good, isn't it? That's good. That is on max fuel, so all right, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. All right. We're going to go for the two-stopper, chat. We're going to go for that two-stopper. Starting on the softs for 16, then going hard to 25, and then 16 at the end as well. That'll do, I guess. Right. Prediction, chat. Do we try and go for that top 10? Don't know why medium's just stuck around here. I have no idea. I think the wear is just too bad on them. The wear just is very, very poor. Top 8, you reckon? You're not getting a top 10. You suck. Well, say that on the prediction then. Gotta be a points finish. I think it has to be, doesn't it? I think it has to be. Emerson coming in with that 13-month Twitch Prime as well. Thank you much, Emerson, for the 13 months, dude. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, give us a spin chat to welcome Emerson into Vince Fam for the 13 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. We're tired taking this track in ways? Yeah. No, it very much is. I think we go for that top 10. Do we score points on our F1 debut with Arthur Leclerc? Let's do it. Let's do it. Have we got a mod in chat who can do that? Any modders? You can finish P1. If we finish P1 in the Williams, then party at my house tonight. Wait, no, wrong one. Wrong setting. Wrong setting. I want to do this one. There we go. Yeah, top 10. Will we get a top 10? I need to load it and run. That's all good. If you get P1, give 50. No, I don't do gambles like that. Don't we normally do 106 at Bahrain? Sounds about right, to be fair. Does sound about right. We did lower it. That command's not right, by the way, Carter. We did 108 in qualifying. We're doing 106 for the race. The race pace is always a bit stronger, so. All right, we'll do that for our prediction then. Will we score a top 10 on our debut here in Bahrain? Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are set up and ready to go for the Bahrain Grand Prix here in Sakir. Ladies and gentlemen, we do start in P13 for this one. It could have maybe been a bit more, but we messed up that final run by picking the wrong tyres. And, yeah, weren't able to score any more positions. We were originally sitting around P11, P12, so only dropped a couple positions. But, yeah, could have been maybe a top 10 and maybe getting through to Q3. But who knows? Who knows? In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the strategy is looking. We're going to start on the soft tyres for 16 laps. Then we're going to go hard for 25. Wolf, shut the fuck up, man. And then go soft again at the end for 16 as well. You might have done it a bit too early, to be fair, but either way. But that's the strategy we're going for today, ladies and gentlemen. We're on max fuel, of course, for this one as well. But we do start P13 for this one. Can we try and score a top 10? That is today's prediction. So make sure to get your predictions up in the chat. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get underway for 57 laps of racing action here in Bahrain. Your face camera's still on? Good. I'll wait to look at me the entire time. Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up in the Twitch right now. Will we score a top 10 here in Sakir? Get your predictions up in the Twitch right now. Let's get that top 10, baby. I'll remove it now. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. We do start in P13 for this one after that little bit of a botched Q2. We could make it through to Q3, but hopefully we can still score a top 10 in the main event here in Bahrain. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 57 laps of racing action about to get underway. 5 red lights for our F1 debut with Arthur Leclerc. It's lights out and away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We shifted a little bit too early into second place there. It's not a terrible second phase though as we head down towards turn 1 for the first time in this race. Careful on the brakes at the opening corner as well. There'll be a lot of slow cars as we just try and nimble our way through the opening corner. We got Ocon on the outside here. And what a move that is on Esteban Ocon. We launch ourselves up into second place as Russell and Perez directly in front of us as well. We have to cut off the inside here as we just see Yuki Tsunoda having a little look at the inside. A bit of a tap on the back of George Russell's medium tyres there as well. But a good start for ourselves and into 12th place at the moment. Not bad at all. Sorry, into second gear I should say. Up the inside we go on George Russell as well here. He's struggling that medium tyre, left to inside, wide open for us. We're trying to get the grip on the outside here. He still holds on to the inside as we head into turn 10 for the first time in this race. We're giving plenty of space. Can we get the grip here as well? We do get the grip. And look at that. Into P11 we go. Perfect start. Absolutely perfect from P13 to P11 on the opening lap. That's not a bad way to start your debut off, is it? Not a bad way to start your debut off at all. Are we thinking points? I don't want to think ahead too early, but it's looking good at the moment. Still early doors, though. Still early doors. Obviously, Russell's on a completely different strategy because he's on the medium, so he might be on a one-stop, maybe, I don't know. But like we saw earlier, the medium tyres around here do not last very long. So we'll have to wait and see. DRS is now active. Got to be a little bit careful with the battery at the moment, so we'll just have to manage that at the moment. And so when we go on lap 2, still holding on to P11 as it stands. DRS will be available up towards the top of the hill. One stopper easy, I think. What's tyre wear right now? Don't think so. We're only halfway through the second lap, and the tyres are already on 6% on the rear tyres, so I don't think we'll be doing a one-stop today, I'm not going to lie. 1 bit is 1 cent, right? Yes. I mean, a bit of that wear could have been caused from formation lap, to be fair. Usually, obviously, the formation lap, if you do a bit of time warp than that, can cause a bit of tyre wear as well, so yeah, we'll see how it goes, but at the moment, I think this is going to be a 2-stop. If we want to 1-stop this, we need to get to lap 21, and then we can go hard tyres to the end, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Carter coming in with 1,050 bits. Thank you much, Carter, for the 1,050 bits, dude. Very, very kind of you, man. What a legend. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Bahrain can be horrible on tyres, to be fair. Yes. Yeah, it can. Verstappen fastest so far. 32.1 for him. On to lap 3 we go. Verstappen looking pretty good so far. I think it's our brother, Charles Leclerc, who is in P2 right now. Maybe Carlos Sainz. Perez and Gasly going too wide at turn 1. Gasly mounts that inside curb. Here's Perez. Going to get past him here up the inside at turn 2. Let's see if we can maybe try and attack here. Here comes George Russell as well on that medium tyre, looking for a surprise attack. He looks to get up the inside of us at turn 4. We'll hold around the outside if we can. There's a 4-car battle here for P9. Gasly gets a bad exit as we try and look around the outside. Gasly holds on to 10th place, though. Very close encounter between a couple of cars there. But Gasly just stays in front of us. Russell went on the attack, but we held him off for the time being. I think Perez lost DRS to that group in front as well, so that might hurt the race pace a little bit. We'll see. That was crazy friends from Gasly, yeah. Had to hold off Perez and ourselves there. We had a little look around the outside, out of turn 4, but that door was kind of closing, wasn't it? So, need to get this DRS on Perez? Yeah. I mean, typical Perez fighting down with the Alpines, right? And the Williams. Very befitting. Hold up, Martin. Next lap, lap 4. We haven't got a huge amount of battery here, so I just got to be cautious. Just Bottas, who's a little bit coming out the corner just to open up that gap a little bit to George Russell.
Okay, so we're
We'll take that substitute on Gasly all the way down towards turn 1. Russell closing in a little bit. Gasly harvesting some battery. We'll do the same. So we get quite close to that Alpine rear wing. What's Williams' weakest in the R&D right now? I think it was chassis. Do I ever need the toilet during a race? I have done in the past, yeah. Worst comes worst, I'll just pause. But most of the time I'm fairly comfortable just holding on. I think Perez is closing up to that top 8 now. It's a bit of a late apex there, but works out. What do you think of yesterday's game against City? Demolition. Hello, Brutus. Yellow flags out on track. We have our first yellow flags of the season. Someone is slow somewhere. I think it's a Sauber. I think. Yeah, it's a Sauber going slow on the left-hand side of the track down this straight.
Green flag.
That'll be one of Zhou or Bottas. Or is it a puncture, maybe? No, he's stopping. It's Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri Bottas out of the race. Unfortunately for him. Andy, thank you much for the raid, buddy. Appreciate that, dudes. Welcome around from Andy's stream. Hope you're doing good. Do I follow Scottish football at all? Nah, not really. DRS on Pierre Gasly once again. Did Gasly get DRS on Perez? Yeah, he did. Getting quite close now. Our battery's very slim, though. And there's yellow flags once again at turn 1. I think. What's happening here? Is Gasly retiring? He is. Okay, fair enough. Pierre Gasly out of the session as well. We've had 2 retirements in as many laps. And I'll tell you what, if Bottas' car was still out on the track, that probably would have been a safety car. But look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the top 10 for the first time in this career. Not bad at all, is it? Not bad at all. I want to try and get that DRS of Perez if we can, but it's going to be very difficult to get that DRS of the Red Bull, so we'll see. Russell's close hit. I just streamed the second one while streaming. Have a great stream. Appreciate it, Andy. Very kind of you, dude. Hope you had a good stream as well, dude. Every time I do it, it affects me a lot. It makes me lose all motivation, even when I take a break and get back to it. I still can't do it. Honestly, it sounds like going into it with the wrong approach, Brutus. I think your headspace going into it is probably in the wrong place. I think a lot of the time you're probably thinking you have to improve every single lap, and when you don't improve, you feel downhearted, right? Sometimes that's not how it's going to be, though. You don't always need to improve every single lap. Just maybe focus on consistency rather than anything. Focus on getting consistent lap times rather than trying to go faster every single lap. Because, let's be honest, you're not going to be faster every single lap. Who are we playing as? We're playing as Arthur Leclerc, Charles Leclerc's brother. So the 2 Leclerc brothers are in F1 together in this season and this career. Russell's going to get you, yep. Not really a big surprise. I think that medium tyre probably is a bit more fired up now, so we'll try and stay with them as long as we can. Consistency is key in races, it is. It really is. Like, yeah, it's all well and good having pace, but if you have no consistency, it's kind of pointless. Well, take it easy then, Brutus. Rather than trying to, you know, take every corner like your life depends on it. Just take it easy. Just build into it rather than just trying to go flat out all the time. Sometimes it's good just to almost start fresh in a way. Hello, Drake. What channel do I watch F1 on? You can watch it on F1 TV if you're outside the UK. If you're in the UK, you can watch it on Sky. But ultimately, it depends on where you're based in. Russell hasn't got DRS on Perez here, but I don't think I'll go for a move here just because we're a bit too far back and I need to save some battery as well. So we'll just sit on the tail of that Mercedes for the time being. Still doing a good job so far. We just need to reserve our battery a bit. Do you have resistance in your brake pedal? Yeah. Channel 4 F1 squads. I think Channel 4 just do highlights, right? I don't think they actually show the race. They used to, but not anymore. Not since the exclusive rights of Sky. There we go. Got a bit of battery now. Saved up nicely in that first half of the lap. Just use it now to stay with Russell. DRS wide open again. How's the tyres looking? Ooh. I don't think we're one-stopping this, are we, chat? I don't think we're one-stopping this. 21% now rear left. This is looking like a two-stop, isn't it? Sky's super expensive. Really, really expensive. That's the problem with having these exclusive rights and stuff to privateers. They can charge what they want, and they'll always get away with it. We're going Russell again. Again, a bit tight on battery, so we'll just sit back again. F1 Johnny, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in as well. Don't forget, if you guys are new here and you're enjoying the race, enjoying the stream so far, make sure to smash that follow button. We are going to be doing 100% races, pretty much, all week. On Wednesday, we'll be doing the next race in Saudi Arabia. On Thursday, we'll be doing Australia as well, all 100%. And, of course, we've got Monaco 100% for the Creator Series on Saturday as well. So if that sounds like your thing, make sure to smash that follow button. How is Russell not in DRS yet? Nancy would never. I think he's actually just got inside DRS as we say that. That group in front of us is kind of holding each other up at the moment, so. Do you think this reduces the chance of Verstappen to exit? I don't think so, Verstappen. No, I don't think so. I think Verstappen will see out his contract at Red Bull and then probably do other stuff. Are you upset we're not signing a striker? Well, yeah, obviously. Who does Arthur drive for in real life? I don't think he's in F2 this season, is he? I think he's doing, like, other sporting series. I think it's doing, like, endurance racing a lot more and stuff now. Max and Charles are flying in the lead? Yeah. I think it's Charles in second anyway. But yeah, Verstappen in the lead right now is flying. This train at the moment goes all the way to P5. So we're still in an okay spot. DRS went open again on George Russell. As long as we keep this DRS, we're probably okay. As soon as we lose DRS to Russell, we might be in a bit of trouble to the cars behind. But it's tricky to say right now. Just got to stay with these guys for as long as we can. Got a nice middle sector there. That helps us out a lot. Could we undercut when we go on the hards? I think our current strategy is already set up for an undercut. Because I think he wanted me to do like 20 laps of the soft tires. And I was like, nah, that's a bit too much. Where's Albon? I think P15 right now. Something like that. Are you boxing a couple laps? Lap 16 we're boxing. Currently on lap 9, so we've still got quite a way to go until we pit. That rear tire on 28% though. It's not too pretty, is it? Then the softs and mediums were about the same here. Yeah. Yeah, the medium is not a great tire at this track. Which is rare because, you know, the medium tire's always been a very good tire, so does make things a bit tricky. Put down the brakes. Still keeping inside DRS though. These tires being eaten alive, yeah.
Okay, Arthur.
Yeah, it's a bit concerning.
Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please.
Avoid engine staying above 140 degrees for 10 seconds per lap. What's it on right now? 135. What are you talking about? Engine's literally chilling. 136 degrees. Let's see how high it goes. I've not seen it get to 140 yet, so... I guess down towards turn 1 maybe it'll be the worst. Seeing as that's the longest straight. I don't know. It's 136 down this straight. Maybe with DRS it will open up a bit more. 135 degrees. I don't know. That's a strange objective, that one, I'm not gonna lie. But whatever. Oh, bit of a wrist light. Won't get to 16. They will get to 16. They won't be pretty, but they will get to 16. We were considering doing a 1-stop, which meant we had to get to 21. But I don't think we'd do that. But yeah, these tyres will get to 16. Not comfortably, but they will. Where did we start the race? P13. These rear tyres are screaming, mate. Yeah, I know. But at least everyone's in the same boat, you know. What's the strategy? Soft, hard, soft. Unless the hard tyres are absolutely electric. We might stay on them, but I doubt it. Russell taking up a bit of a defensive position in the straight here, and that is a very horrible corner. He might have lost DRS to the guys in front from that. I don't know why he went so defensive. I wasn't planning on attacking. He might have cost himself the position here from losing DRS. When do we pay for the hards? Lap 16. So about 5 laps from now. Yeah, Russell has literally just compromised himself. I don't know why he went defensive. And now he's not got DRS. We do. And we'll probably get by him here.
Gap to your teammate behind. 3.
He's going to go defensive again at turn 1. This is a very defensive display so far from George Russell. To chug around the outside. He sticks his nose on the inside still. Bit of wheel-to-wheel bumping there as well through turn 1. Out turn 2 we go. And we do get that position on him. But he's got DRS on us now towards the top of turn 4. We have enough battery just to hold ourselves in front though. And we do get past George Russell and back into the top 10 for now. Can we maybe get a good middle sector down here and try and get within DRS of Perez? Because Russell couldn't. Let's try and get a good hairpin here if we can. Yeah, we're good. We got DRS. We got DRS. We should be good. All right, back into the top 10 we go. That was our goal for today, was stay in that top 10. We're back in it for the time being, but of course, we know that Mercedes has got a good bit of pace about him, so we are going to have to keep our eyes heavily on our rearview mirror here and make sure that we can secure this top 10. Still a long way to go, though, of course. Lap 12 of 57. It's been a good race so far for ourselves. We just need to stay focused. And the final corner we go. Battery's a little bit tight here. Won't use any overtake. Got my theory test in 30 minutes. That's a late one, isn't it? Jesus Christ. All the best until you got this. Just remember, always think safety on your theory. That's all they care about. Just think safety in every scenario. You got this, I believe. Actually had a pretty good first sector there as well. Open up that gap a bit to Russell. Right, how's tyres? 37 on that rear left. Chat, when do you think we box? Do you think we should maybe go a little bit early, or should we go a little bit longer? Or is the current pit lap perfect? What do you guys think? That rear left is kind of the big problem right now. Like, the front left and rear right aren't great, but they'll survive. But that rear left is a bit of an issue. I'd imagine it'll be that way for the hard tires as well. You think lap 15? One lap earlier? 15. I think the strategy's still online, but it's close. I think 16 is about right. You're still 2-stopping. The plan is 2-stop, yeah. If we want a 1-stop, we need to get to lap 21 on these tires. Which, I mean, looking at it, looks a bit, long, doesn't it? Don't think we'll make it to 21. The 1-stop. Probably isn't a good idea to 1-stop anyway, really. Who retired? We had, who was it? Bottas and Gasly. Both retire. We're doing a really good job at staying in DRS here. Really, really good job. Kind of all we need to do right now is stay within DRS until we pit. You guys think 15 on TikTok as well? Let's pit lap 19, really? It's a long way to go, man. Long, long way to go. Go 15 and undercut. I mean, we are 2 laps away from 16 now, aren't we? Should we just stick to strat? Maybe? Make it to 16. You have to do 16 on subs again at the end anyway. Yeah, well, that's why I'm thinking about maybe extending the hard tires. So maybe we can do 12 laps on the subs at the end instead. To try and get the best tire life. We should complete this objective at least anyway. We should have gone Haas. Would have been straggling at the back like they are right now. But we've been the stragglers. 16 is okay, you reckon? Tsunoda has lost DRS to Russell here as well, which is very good news, actually. Very, very good news. Tsunoda's 2 seconds back from him, so... Our pace is slightly better than his right now, which is good. DRS down towards turn 1 once more.
Okay, you're in the dirty area.
Complete that objective as well, good stuff.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
I mean, Perez is struggling to stay with Stroll here. Did Perez have DRS? Oh, hello. No, Perez hasn't got DRS. Perez has lost DRS to top 8. Ooh.
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep up this momentum.
I think he might get it back in this middle sector, though, because they're quite slow for this section. Yeah, he's back in it, I think. Just about. Them being slow in that middle sector in that group kind of allowed Perez back into DRS there, so that could have been an opportunity, How is Checo here, but Max is that far ahead? I mean, it's pretty realistic if you ask me, no? We critique the game a lot for its unrealism, but I think it's got this pretty spot on. All right, chat, do we box this lap or stay out one more? Box this lap or stay out one more? What do you guys think? Have to decide now. Box, stay out, one more. Box. Undercut. I'm gonna stay out. Hamilton's in. Okay, we've got some boxes. We've got some boxes. There's a few people in front of us that are pitting. Maybe we should have gone lap 15 then. Maybe we should have gone on that lap. All right, let's push hard on the in-lap, chat. Hard on the in-lap. Understeer. That's not hard. Maybe we're pushing too hard. That rear lock got us rotate quite nicely. Nah, it's Usyk instead of Alfonso. Yeah, box this lap, box. Box this lap, box.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
In. Boxing right now, ladies and gentlemen. End of this lap, we're in. There we go, hard tyres for quite a while. I think we're boxing again on like lap 53 or 4 maybe, so quite a way until we box again. When's the last time you touched grass? What's that? I'm not familiar with it. Here we go. Perez stays out. Stroll boxing as well. Oh, that was tight. That was very, very tight. Right, here we go. Let's try and get a good pit stop here, boys. Don't need any of these Dimitris and Gavins around here. 2.4, nice. Good stop, good stop. We're ahead of Lance Stroll. What a pit stop. W pit crew chat. I think the pit luck might have changed. We're ahead of Lance Stroll. Come on. Let's push, let's push. It's Williams to no Dimitri Vince. Yeah, for now. Just wait until he hears that we've got a new job. He'll be all over it. He'll be all over it. Okay, so Russell has gone for a new medium, by the way. So Russell, I think, is doing a medium hard, I guess. Come ahead of Russell, yep. Here comes Stroll, we'll let him go. I don't want to fight this, really. And Stroll's kind of making me fight it. Unnecessary. Yeah, but it was already ahead of Russell. He pit at the same time as us. Right, let's work with the Aston if we can. Let's work with the Aston. Russell, no. George. Thank you.
Alexander's in the pits. Alexander in the pits.
Albon's in as well. Right, here we go down towards turn 1. Again, I don't really want to fight this too much, but I think Stroll's going to go defensive. There's Perez out the pits as well. Stroll flies back on the inside. Perez trying to stick his nose in on the outlap as well. That kind of got a bit sketchy at turn 1. Russell had to give way there, actually.
Car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the mediums.
Stroll's out of battery. We'll look around the outside again. Stroll cut off that inside. We'll try a little switch around maybe at turn 4. Not quite going to get it this time around. Who's not boxed yet, chap? Who's not boxed yet? There must be quite a few of them that haven't boxed yet. They got tight, yeah, it really did. It really did. The racing balls? Both of them, or? Oh, yeah, I see him, actually, yeah. I think it's Yuki. Yeah, I see a Haas, I see a Sauber. And there's a racing ball as well. So I think right now, we're net P9, I want to say.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I think we're net P9. There's a 3 wide at the final corner in front of us. What is that? Did you guys see that? There were 3 wide at the final corner. Here comes Perez as well. He probably might get past us here. Here he goes. Perez looking up the inside. Runs out of battery, I think, there. Had a little look on the inside of Stroll there. Stroll just moved over at the last second. We're into P10, so a couple of people boxed there. So we are currently in that net top 10. And I think when that final Haas pits, who's right in front of us, actually, by the way, Hulkenberg, that's in front of Stroll. Once we get past him, that'll be P9. I'd imagine he's going to be staying out for a while because he's on the hard tyres, so he might be cooked, to be honest with you. Starting that hard tyre didn't seem like a good idea. It's proven that way. Although, to be fair, I think K-Mac was on the hard as well, right? Oh, yeah, he's out on the track as well, yeah. So, yeah, P8. No, that's right. We are still net P8. I was a little confused for a second there, but no. Both the hards are still out, so. What assist would you recommend turning off first? Make sure... What are you currently on? Do you have all the assists turned on, or...? Because usually I recommend always, like, turn all the assists off, but keep ABS, traction control, and racing line on. Everything else turn off, though. So, like, the braking assist, the steering assist, all that sort of rubbish. Turn that all off. Here comes Perez again. I think he'll get me this time. Yep. It's on the inside. Staying to wheel, actually, at turn 1. Almost bumping wheels at turn 1 as well. We get the grip on the exit at turn 2, and through we go back on Perez again. Now we've got Hulkenberg in front of us who has DRS on Stroll. That might be a problem. Hulkenberg's going to put up a bit of a fight here, isn't he? And Stroll might be able to get away because of it. Yeah, he's slow. I'm going to send it, I think. Up the inside, we got the hairpin. It's a move we had to make, and we do lunge up the inside of Hulkenberg. Just about avoiding contact, and back into P9 we go. And I think we've lost DRS to Stroll here. That's a bit frustrating. And Hulkenberg's going to hold up a lot of cars behind him for a moment. Can we try and get back inside DRS of the Canadian? Oh no, Stroll's going to ball it soon. Yeah, he's doing a bit too good for his standards, isn't he? Come on, get back inside DRS. Get back inside DRS. I'm going to push really hard here. 9 tenths. I think we're good. Sainz is flying away with Magnussen here as well. I think we got back inside DRS range of Lance Stroll. We did. Here we go. Lando Norris goes fastest, 31.4. I don't know if we'll get DRS up towards turn 4, though. These guys can go 3 wide. Oh, my goodness, a 3 wide at turn 1. Contact between the Aston and the Ferrari. Magnussen going up the inside of turn 2. Magnussen causing all sorts of mayhem for the Spaniard and the Canadian here. And he might cause a problem as well as we try and get through turn 4. Can we try up the inside here? On the inside we go. K-Mag on bit of contact as well as we try and push our way through. K-Mag almost forces off the track. Into the hairpin we go. We've got the inside line. It should be the better line. And we do get past the Dane at the second time of asking. Oh my goodness. Whew. That got hairy. K-Mag will get DRS and us, but I think he'll hold off Russell and stuff for the time being, so that's something for the time being. And a bit of a slide on the exit there. 1.4 to Sainz here. These husks have caused a bit of a problem, haven't they? That was way too deep there.
Okay,
Very, very deep.
all of our time pressure-
Hey, the message is back, chat.
Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
The message is back. Oh, how we didn't miss you. How we didn't miss you. Keep note when the Haas pit for Idea Tire Life. Yeah, good shout. They're struggling a lot right now, though, aren't they? Traditions, exactly. Traditions are back. Oh, man, the rear tires are not happy with that turn 2 right now. Probably just Stroll and Sainz. Probably just lost Stroll and Sainz with that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think we can catch these two now. Not without a bit of luck. Unless they battle or something, but...
Car in front, 1.7 seconds.
They've definitely made life awkward. The two Haases. I'm struggling a little bit under braking at the moment. Tires don't feel too grippy. I feel a bit understeer at the minute. I think Russell will get past here, won't he? Is he? No, I'm going to keep the position for now. Had a look on the inside, but he's too far back. We'll let him go at turn 1, maybe. Absolutely love watching you race. Appreciate it, Big O. Thank you, man. Do my best for you. Okay, Russell will probably get us at turn 1 here. He better not make a move at the final corner. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, stop. Why would you want to do it at the final corner? Right, now you can get past me. There you go. Made that complicated for no reason, didn't you, George? As he does.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Man, I've got no grip at turn 2. Look at the difference in the grip between our tyres and his at turn 2 there. He was just like pushing through that corner like it was no problem. Whereas we're wrestling the car to stop it from snapping. Check tyre wear. Tyre wear should be fine. Yeah. 7% on the left side. 4 and 6 on the right. No problems with tyre wear. We made it to F1. We did, Lemon. The Leclerc brothers in F1. This is going to be some storyline, isn't it? Tyre temps. Pretty good as well. Tyre temps pretty good for the time being. Better do some overtaking yourself for the podium. We are on a Williams right now. I wouldn't go that far just yet. Any podiums we get right now might be a bit much. Any damage? No, no. We're all good. We had a couple of like little tyre contacts, but nothing crazy. Did Russell get inside DRS to Stroll there? We've used up a lot of battery trying to keep with them.
Okay, you're within 1 second of the car ahead.
Yeah, I think he might have.
DRS for the overtake.
That's a bit better through turn 2. Last few laps on softs is the plan. Yeah, so right now we're going to go on the hards till probably around, what, 45? Bit of contact between Stroll and Sainz there. And then we'll go softs to the end. So we've still got a long way to go on this tyre at the moment.
Okay, Arthur. Okay.
But as it stands, I mean, we're currently in that top 10, so can't complain at all. We need to build up that battery. That's what I'm trying to work on right now. But I've also got to try and stay within DRS as well, so sometimes I need to use a bit of battery to keep in that DRS. It's such an important tool, that drag reduction system. I know, Lemon. We had a couple of scraps of him already. You can tell he was feeling it. If we outscored Sergio Perez, we should be in that Red Bull seat after this race, in my humble opinion. Come on. So I've got to use a bit of battery down here just to stay within some sort of range. Because that DRS is vital for us right now. Also, my objective is to try and overtake Stroll by lap 32. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. What up, Bono? How's it going, mate? Yeah, we're on 106 right now. 106. Should have been the Sauber anyway. No, I couldn't think of anything worse. What operation did I have? I had my wisdom teeth removed, and I also had some bone fragment removed as well. Safe to say I was pretty well dosed up for a few days. Bro's 100% Turkish. I love a kebab, to be fair. I probably have 5% turkey in me just from that alone. How do I feel now? Much better. Much, much better. I was struggling a lot before and after, so... I'd say I'm like, not quite 100%, maybe like 95%. But yeah, almost there. What gloves do I use? I have the 3M Sim 21s. If you do the command gloves in the chat, you'll get the you'll get it typed out. Hard to beat a proper kebab, it is, isn't it? It is. Where's 100% Mexican?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate.
Mexican food's decent. I like my Mexican food.
0 seconds.
I like me some good loaded nachos, something like that as well. They're always a banger. Thank you, Van. I appreciate it. Two seconds of Piastri right now. We're keeping that gap to the guys behind pretty steady. Everything's looking pretty good so far. Nice and stable. We just got green center one as well, so everything's looking pretty smooth for ourselves right now. The longer we can hold that gap to the guys behind, the bigger chance of us getting that top 10. At the moment, we're sitting P9, chilling behind a Mercedes, Ferrari, and Aston, so can't complain. That's all, can we? Sorry, Fudge. Honestly, I've done it to myself as well. Joey, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Hope you're doing good. That is true, Bucks, to be fair. That is true. Although I'm not going to lie, I think I'd rather do the F2 season. Now I think about it.
Right, so why are you not winning them?
Williams' car not too fast in corner. Fast and straight, not fast in corner. Someone made some pretty terrible aerodynamics in this car, so maybe by the end of the season, we'll have a P1. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you much for Cyrus for 22 months as well, buddy. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, give us a salute to chat to welcome Cyrus into the Vince fam. For the 22. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, man. You should change car. That'll be down to you guys to decide whether we stay at Williams or if we leave at the end of the season. Simply corner better, right? Just turn the wheel more. That's the solution, right, chat? If you're understeering, just turn the wheel. Oh, you're struggling on the brakes going into a corner? Just brake more. Your straight line speed sucks. Oh, put the throttle down harder. Come on. Simple solutions. If you're oversteering, then that's probably a skill issue, I can't lie. That's an outright skill issue. Keep me going over the off-season. Love to see it, Joey. Doing what I do best. Don't worry, I'll still be here during the on-season as well, so I'm not fucking leaving. Still a mental challenge, still in your head, exactly. How do you start negotiations with other teams in the season? It made me stay at Mercedes. Did you sign a 2-year contract or more? Because you can only talk to teams once you're in your final year of contract. You keep DNFing, don't crash. I mean, to be fair, I mean, that is true. Unless you're Lance Stroll, you know. I don't think that advice really works so well for him anymore. Who'll be the #1 driver at Ferrari? I don't think there really will be one. Whoever's ahead of each other in the championship, I guess. Maybe they'll give it 4 or 5 rounds, see how the championship unfolds, and then decide from that. 2.3 to Piastri. That gap to the McLaren opening up a little bit right now. This DRS is so handy. We need to catch these. We're in a good spot right now. Our objective was to get in the top 10 and score points in our debut. Obviously, we're in a Williams right now, so scoring podiums in Williams is a bit much to ask right now, so being in the top 10, we can be very happy with that. It's a good way to get started. I do have a feeling that Russell's medium tyres might be starting to drop off, though. Because I can just see that gap to Stroll starting to open up a little bit. So I wonder if we need to make the pass here. It's been on that medium tyre for, what, 12 laps now? So that medium tyre probably isn't looking too good. I think we might have to get a bit of move on now and try and pass the Brit. The problem is, I also need to make sure I stay within DRS range of Stroll at the same time, so Piastri on his way now, yeah. Still around 2 seconds. I think we lost a little bit that lap. 33.2 on the timing screen for ourselves. Oh, Sainz is locked up. Never mind. I guess we're good. I guess we're good. You ever thought about making the cars lighter? Like, who really needs a halo? I can list off all the instances we've had that needs a halo. I think we backtracked that one, not gonna lie. we backtracked that one. A little bit deep on the brakes there on the outsides. Also, it's kind of mad, actually, because the halo doesn't actually weigh a lot, does it? The halo doesn't weigh much, but it can withstand so much pressure. It's pretty impressive. Okay, yeah, Russ was dropping off. Russ was 100% dropping off. We're going to pass at turn 1, haven't we, chat? We're going to pass at turn 1. Halo theme song plays. You can see something like the halo, true. No, I think it was Joe, wasn't it? That was Joe. Right, here we go. Russell has still got DRS here, but I think we need to make the pass because he is starting to fall back now. We're a bit tight on battery. Here we go, George Russell, ladies and gentlemen. This is the move for P8. And to try and stay in this train, round the outside we go of George Russell. Can we go land the brakes to turn 1? Yes, we can. We're getting plenty of room on the inside. Get the traction through turn 2. A little bit of oversteer on the exit as well. We do get past George Russell, but he's not giving this one up. We force him all the way over to the right-hand side, up towards turn 4. Now we open up the corner. We give him room again at turn 4, and we do get our way through on George Russell. Into P8 we go, ladies and gentlemen. Into P8 we go. Yeah, same as Jules Bianchi as well. Defense. Yeah, it's really good defending. Just forced him to the right-hand side, tightened up the angle as much as we could for him. And got the optimal cornering there. Right. Next up is Lance Stroll. We actually need to pass him within the next lap if we want to complete the objective, but I don't know if we can. I think it's still a little bit too far back. We had a bit of oversteer on the curb there. Be a bit careful of those little moments. Showing some prime example why the halo is vital these days. Yeah. I mean, same as like Verstappen in Silverstone, Hamilton in Monza. Probably quite a few others that I can't think off the top of my head. Is Russell too far back here? I don't know. He's closing up. I think he's good. Good turn when we go. Wait for the retraction again. Look who it said in Spa turn 1. Yeah, true. Yeah, the halo has prevented numerous amounts of different injuries. How are the tyres looking? Starting to show a bit of wear now, aren't they? On the left sides. 16 in that front left, 18 in that rear left as well. So they are starting to give us a little bit of wear, but the right side is chilling at the moment. Oh, I struggled a little bit in the left-hander. We might lose DRS here. Might have to push this back straight. Ooh. Uh-oh. Then we lost DRS. Yep, we have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go.
That's not good. And that means Piastri and Perez are right behind us as well now. That really wasn't ideal. Needed to be within DRS to Stroll there, and we've lost out. And that might hurt us quite a bit here. Because Piastri and Perez are hunting us down now as well, so this could be tricky. Halfway through the race now, by the way. 32 of 57. First off, flew by, didn't it? Still got a way to go, though. Still got one more pit stop to do as well later on in the race. So get onto the back of George Russell again. I really don't like Piastri behind me here. Really don't like it. I'm kind of hoping these medium tires will start falling off by now, but they still look okay. They're still holding together. Here comes Piastri, look up the inside. He'll be deeper back on this occasion. We should have the traction here on Russell. We've got a bit of battery. We'll have DRS as well. And we do fly by George Russell. This time around, Fernando Alonso is just boxed as well. We're up to P6. A few people boxing early on here. But imagine with their fresh tyres, they'll be okay. They'll probably catch up quite nicely. Looked like it was Hamilton and Alonso that both pit. Not sure if there's anyone else. Bubba's up to P6 for the time being, though. Pit stop should secure the place or two. I think points are a lock. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's wait and see. Long way to go in this race still. Only on lap 33 of 57. So got a good 25 laps to go. How do we fall so far behind Stroll? We lost DRS and then had a bit of a battle with Russell, annoyingly. And that cost a bit of time. That just shows how important it is to have DRS. Otherwise, you just fall back. DRS is vital in this game. Super, super strong. Very overpowered, especially with a bit of battery usage as well. You can absolutely fly with it. Out the final corner we go. And I imagine Russell will probably make a move here. Never mind, he's pitting. Never mind. Norris and Leclerc are in as well. Up into P4 we go then. What strategy are they doing? So I'm guessing Russell's going hard to the end then, right? Russell must be going hard to the end. But the guys who are pitting off from hard tires? What are they doing? Maybe a medium? Stroll will do a Stroll soon. We need him to. Had a couple yellow flags so far. No safety cars. Interesting move. This year most of them went soft, hard, medium or soft, hard, soft. If they're doing a soft, hard, soft, they should be the same strategy as us then. Like picking at the same time and stuff. It's not proving that way right now. Mediums would be a wild move. They look pretty trash in this race. Yeah. The mediums don't look good at all. I mean, the guys behind are doing okay on them, but that first stint, watching everyone on the medium was, yeah, not ideal. Might as well just use softs. Piastri into the pits as well. Perez into the pits too. So we're staying out until lap 41. I think probably got a bit longer than that, don't we? Just to try and utilize the soft tires a bit more. And I imagine we're probably going to go and pit on what, lap 43, 44?
Alexander's coming in for his stop now.
Please just call him Alex. If the rest of them pit early, will you keep to your stop? That I'm not too sure on. Because I'm pretty sure Stroll and Sainz stayed out a bit longer than us. I think. No, they might have gone early actually. Might have gone a lap earlier. No. Stroll and Sainz the same lap, actually. Sorry.
Okay, so
Stroll and Sainz for the exact same lap as us.
2.4 seconds.
So, mate, this is tough. Because we could maybe go one lap earlier than the strategy says. And try an undercut, but then obviously turbo at the end would be pretty tricky, wouldn't it? Who's DNF so far? Bottas and Gasly.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
So starting off 13, yeah. That's why I'm kind of contemplating what we want to actually do here. Do we want to go for that undercut at the expense of having more worn tires at the end of the stint? Or do we want to try and go a bit longer and have that advantage at the end? It's a tough decision. Back in a second. Hi chat, we're back. That time, isn't it? It's that time, 8:02. It's that time. Daily internet humbling facts. Every day, same time. I'm looking forward to getting on a new ISP. What?
Information on Norris. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
They're boxing with 20 to go. What tires are they going on? Apparently Norris has an issue with the car as well, so he might be a bit slow. Check where? Well, that's not too bad. I mean, they're not going softs for 20 laps, are they? Are they doing mediums to the end? Maybe. Yeah, we still got a fresh set of softs available, so... Could risk it to the end. How do you get the dashboard RPM light to be like that? You can edit it in the... Wait, you're talking about the one on my wheel or on the HUD? .5 to Alonso at the moment. Ross done 2 mediums too. 31.4 for Verstappen. On my wheel, you can edit it in the Mazda pit house. Just go into the wheel settings, you can adjust it in there. Yeah, I don't know. They must be on medium tyres, right?
At the moment, the car
Unless you've got a second set of hards.
last by around a second a lap.
I'm not going to show it right now, Harry.
Okay, Arthur. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best
Max still going. Wonder what
use
strategy he's on.
Quick one. You got this.
I think he started on softs as well. I don't know. Verstappen's flying, so... Falling behind to Max. Are you shocked? We're in a Williams. He's in a Red Bull. I mean, come on. Pete's on his debut as his 0 AI. Might as well be. That was very deep there. That was a bit of a mess up. That was a bit of a mess up. Did they had an extra set of hards? I mean, they might not. I don't know. It depends what they pick for that allocation. I think if you go for the hard tire allocation, the hard allocation, I believe you get 2 sets of hards available for the race. So it is possible they could have done that, but yeah, I don't know. Verstappen's just setting fast lap after fast lap right now. This guy's in a league of his own at the moment. Driver behind.
Alonso behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Let's tyres are 5 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 31.9.
He's a second and a half faster.
Look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
I'll be honest, I don't know what the objective was.
Okay,
I was not paying any attention to it.
You're going to be on softs.
Chat, what do we do? What do we do with this track? Do we go a little bit longer? Go to the end? Objective was lap time, was it? Yeah, it's usually quite easy, that one, to be fair. Try and hold for 45. I don't know if these tires can survive to the end of the race, I'll be honest. Just come in from Tits. I appreciate it, Gene. Welcome in, dudes. Pleasure to have you, bud. Lap 46. Should we watch that gap to Leclerc for the next few laps and see what happens? $31.3 for Max now. How much is Leclerc catching us by per lap? Bro, put your difficulty up. Bro, watch your stream. .9 across the finish line. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see how much he catches on one lap and we'll decide if we need to pit again. .9 to Alonso, 9.3 to Leclerc, so we've lost 7 tenths, 8 tenths now. It is quite a bit, isn't it? It is quite a bit of time we're losing. I just don't know if softs are gonna... By the end of the race, if we box now for softs, the softs will be like 50%. I think we need to stay out a bit longer to optimize the soft tires more. I think we need to try and optimize the soft tires a bit more, so we have to stay out a bit longer. Yeah, we lost a second to Leclerc. So it's around a second per lap we're losing to Charles. That's quite a bit. Box on 58. Box on the in-lap. Box on the in-lap. The celebration lap. Can we box now for mediums? No point going mediums. Mediums are terrible here. Mediums are terrible. But I'm also thinking, like, we could use the DRS to maybe try and stay with the guys behind as well. I don't know. I might be reaching a bit, but I have a feeling we can maybe get to the end of the race on this tire and secure a good position, maybe. I don't know. Our last time's a 32.9. It kind of depends on the lap times Russell and Stroll are doing, right? Because they were kind of our competitors. 31.2 for Max.
Okay, in this lap, and remember the speed limit.
Let's go stay out for a little bit longer.
Keep that in mind as you approach.
We didn't lose much to Leclerc there, no? 7.9 to Charles? Did we lose much there? Because the gap before was 8 seconds, wasn't it? Lost a second. Wasn't the gap 9? Might have been. Maybe I've got myself confused. Maybe it was 9. You lost 1 second again. Okay, I misread it. My bad. I thought we started on 8 seconds. My bad. Here comes Alonso. Right. I think lap 44, chat, for pitting. What do you guys think? Lap 44 to pit. And that should give us 13 laps of, hopefully, optimal tyres. Because I think we'll only get about 8 or 9 laps at most out of the softs before they fall off, so... Confirm. Okay, we'll go 44. Alonso will get us at turn 1 here. We'll try and stay within a bit of DRS if we can. DRS can be very, very handy.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us.
Carlos Sainz goes fastest day, 1-3. Get a bit of DRS up to the top of turn 4. Lost 1.8 that lap? No way, we didn't lose 1.8 surely. To Leclerc? To Charles? To Big Bro? Don't worry, guys. You're listening to Twitch, not us on TikTok. Sounds like you should be on Twitch then. That's all I'm hearing. Come on, 7 DRS. We'll use as much DRS as we can. Tell you what, we're holding on here. We're holding on. I'm not going to lie. We're holding on to that DRS. Please, box. One more. One more. This DRS is very good, though. Look at that. New PB. 32.4. This DRS is doing things. Ooh. Bit of a tank slapper. That might make us lose DRS next time around. I'll try and hold on for as long as I can, but I don't know how long it will take. Green first sector. I'm going to try really hard to stay with him for as long as we can. For Intense lost that last lap. I mean, this is really showing how important DRS is, isn't it? Hulkenberg goes faster there, by the way. Let him cook. Box on DRS loss? Yeah, it might be the play. But to be fair, I mean, we're holding that gap to the Mercedes and the Aston quite nicely now, aren't we? That being Russell and Stroll, obviously. Not Alonso and Hamilton. Still within DRS here. 7.5 tenths. I like this. I like this. We're holding on. That's a bit of an awkward final corner, but it should be okay. New PB again, 32.2. Hold on, chat. This could be big. Oh, a bit too much inside curb. Rear wheel spinning up again. I might lose it this time. Here comes Hamilton. Broke a bit late. Hamilton will get me here. I don't want to scrap. I really don't want to scrap. Fighting right now would lose a lot of time. Could still use Hamilton's DRS here. Might have lost Alonso's now, but we could still use Hamilton's. He'll get me out of this corner here. On this back straight, he'll get me. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, fair enough. As I told you, should have boxed lap 44. Maybe. I still like that gap that we have to Russell and Stroll, though. I like that gap a lot. Look where they are on the track compared to us. I really like the position we're in. I really, really like the position we're in. Staying out slipstream. 7 seconds to Norris. Chat, call me crazy. I'm going to stay out to the end. I'm going to stay out to the end. I know you guys want me to pit, but I think I'm going to go out to the end here. It's a very, very bold call. It's a big gamble, I know. Especially the tyres degrading, but if we can stay with the DRS here, I think we're in a really good shot of possibly more than just a top 10. I would take full responsibility for whatever happens. I would take full responsibility. But I think this is a gamble that can pay off very well. All we've got to do is just try and keep DRS as long as we can. And we'll find out what happens in the next 10 laps. Engineers crying right now. I know. I know. Everyone's been doing their math on it and all sorts. And here I am saying, actually, no. I'm the worst person in the world. But let's see. Long way to go. Well, it's not that long, but it'll feel long. That's for sure. The longest 10 laps of our life, this one. DRS open. Not got a lot of battery, though.
Gap to your teammate behind, 25.8 seconds.
It's a very, very bold call. Let's pit maneuver your brother if he goes by. We are about to see the first action between the two brothers here, you know. Arthur Leclerc versus Charles Leclerc is about to concur. It is going to happen very soon. It's 2.5 seconds back at the moment, so in the next few laps, that may well unfold. How much it might catch Alonso? I have no idea. Depends on their tyres. I mean, that Mercedes is a stronger car than the Aston, so who knows? Come on. Their mum might be crying right now, right? Oh my god. Didn't see nothing, chat. That wasn't a corner cut. What are we talking about? It's a new racing line. Don't think Leclerc got DRS on Leclerc here. Did I use enough curb, mate? No, I think I need a bit more. I'll try using a bit more curb next time. Lap time is at 33.5. Come on. Here comes Charles. Charles versus Arthur for the first time. You're watching history right here, ladies and gentlemen. Charles versus Arthur on track battle for the first time in Formula 1. And we do stay ahead. We are diffing our brother right now. Why did he just try and wipe me out? Hey, yo. It's a moment in history. Brake check him. Sainz and Norris are fighting for P6 there, by the way, so expect a bit more from those guys.
Team Radio. R_hoot_07 says defend like I did to you in Singapore.
What? Terrorism? Don't ever send me here. 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 Don't be silly, please. Right, now go past. Now go past. Go, go, go. Go, brother. Go. 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 Go on, big bro. Big bro overtakes little bro. Now, will big bro help little bro out and tow little bro for the rest of the race? I would appreciate that. A lot, actually. I'd appreciate that a lot. Yeah, Sainz and Norris are fighting for P6 right now, so that gives us a bit of an advantage at the moment. I still think they'll catch us, but again, they're not really our battle. Our battle is Russell and Stroll. And they're still quite far back, to be honest with you. They only just made it to turn 4, so we actually are still in a pretty good spot here. But we'll try and stay within DRS of Charles for as long as we can. And that will give us a big, big, big advantage if we can stay within that DRS. Is this a one-stop? It wasn't initially, but it is now. Let's have a look at the tyre wear, shall we? Oh, I hate it. No, turn it off. Erase the last 5 seconds from memory, please. I don't want to see that ever again. I hate everything about that, to be honest. Whoa, still in DRS for now. Think we'll lose the next lap, though. What's your thoughts on going away with DRS for the new regulations? I'm 50-50 on it. I mean, the thing is, I think it's fair to say DRS has definitely been, you know, it's had its moments, but it's also kind of forced racing in a way. I think without DRS, we don't see as many overtakes, but with DRS, it feels like forced racing. So, I don't know. Haaland, Verstappen met up today. Oh, that's not good, is it? I wonder if Max cracked a joke about the 5-1. He definitely did, didn't he? DRS is clutch. Yeah, but I think I'm about to lose it, though. Norris and Sainz battled again, though. Oh, boy. That was not the racing line. That was definitely not the racing line. That lost me a bit of time. Without DRS, I think we'd have bigger gaps. Yeah, I don't know. It's... I don't know. I definitely agree that, like, DRS definitely allows for racing, but then it also feels like forced racing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bit of a catch-22. You guys said to use more curbs, so I did. We actually got a green sector 1 as well on this lap. Choked up the middle sector, but... Look how aggressive the overtaking was in the 90s. Yeah, but again, that's completely different regulations. Much smaller cars. Much less powerful as well. We're never going to have that era back. I never saw it, but... we're never going to have that era of racing back. Norris is close, I know. But again, look at the gap to where Russell and Stroll are. We have a massive gap to them, and they were our battle today. Norris and Sainz are already ahead of us by a few seconds by the time we boxed anyway. Our main focus was getting top 10, and I think this will get us a top 10. Because Russell and Stroll are not closing up anywhere near enough. Jorginho might be leaving. Thoughts? I'm not really surprised. Not really a surprise. 1.3 to Norris. It was a big, big gamble staying out to the end here. We're about to find out if we're going to get paid out for it. Let's see. Wet Jeans and Zolda Bear. Thanks for following on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in as well. Hope you guys having a good one. I would like to see a mandatory 2-stop. It's fairly common nowadays anyway. Here comes Lando Norris. 5 to go, chat. Lap 52, 57. Getting close to the end now. Norris going to go up the inside here. We'll let him go. Put your foot down, son, please.
Okay, we've lost the position.
Look at that. 8 seconds to Russell with 5 to go. I think this was the play. I genuinely think this was the play. Okay, I'm making mistakes. That's not good. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, this will work if we don't make mistakes. And I made a couple there. .5. That gap got cut down pretty quickly with that mistake. Okay, we need to really lock in. We need to really, really lock in. 7.5 to Russell, 8.1 to Stroll. That gap will continue to come down, but we need to hold on to this DRS for as long as we possibly can. And it's over. Well, this is it. This is it. 7 seconds is the gap between ourselves and Russell. Only going to come down. These tyres are fucked.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.2 seconds.
These tyres are absolutely cooked. We can afford to lose a second a lap. That's it. That's how the tyres look right now. Yashin would be proud. Going for that golden glove, baby. Yeah, those are going to be comfortably in the 50s by the time we finish the race. 5.9. 5.9. It would be nice if Russell and Stroll could maybe battle a little bit. Start saving a small bit of ERS. Yeah, I'm trying to, but it's really difficult at the moment. Especially when we're trying to get a bit of a foothold in our pace. Last lap's at 32.9. It was actually a good lap, that, to be fair. Come on. 5.7 to Stroll. Piastri just overtook Russell as well. So they are battling back there. They are battling. Just need to keep doing that for as long as they can. 5.6. Russell must have looked up at turn 1, maybe. Yeah. Something like that.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.9 seconds.
The last lap, AI has a limited ERS too. They usually drain it all by the halfway through the lap though. Last lap puncturing coming. I think in order to get a puncture, your tires need to be above 60% or 70% or something. And we're still 15% off from that, so we should be okay. We shouldn't get a puncture. Unless something drastic happens, but... Lap 55 or 57. Next lap's the penultimate lap. The gap 4.9. 70-75, yeah, sounds about right. Looking good so far, chat. Looking good. This is Arthur's first season F1. It is. Come on, let's keep it together. Come on. I thought my TTS stopped working. Need to look into it. Might get disqualified due to weight regulation. Grab as much rub on the in-lap as possible and might be good. Lock in and get the car to the ends. I hope my tyres agree with you, but don't know if they will. Back end's so twitchy. Yeah, I think the same one I've got pies as well, so I guess it's a dev issue. Unless there was an update or something that I don't know about, but I think that's the one I use anyway. Sounds right. 5.6 to Norris, 4.5 to Stroll. We didn't lose too much time there, did we? 33.2 on the lap times again. And they're battling back there as well. That's good. I think Piastri actually cleared him, though. Yeah, about a second. This is looking good, chat. Here we go. Penultimate lap of the race. This will be a fantastic debut if we can hold on for P7 here. It was a really, really hard task to stay on this one stop. But it's looking good so far for a great debut. Albon type shit with those hards, literally. Literally. Come on. 3.6 to Piastri. It's gained about a second so far in this lap. It's quick. The Aussie right now, very quick. Here we go. Next lap's the final one. As long as we don't lose 3 seconds in one lap, we should be good. Basically, just no mistakes. Keep it nice and calm and collected. And this will be a great, great debut.
Okay, this is your final lap.
32.8 that time as well. Great lap, actually, 32.8. Very good lap. 3.1 the gap to Piastri. I think Stroll was just about inside DRS to him. If Arthur's driving in the Williams, do you still have an appendix, or is it mandatory to remove it? I assume it's probably in the contract somewhere, yeah. There will definitely be a clause in the contract to make sure that appendix gets removed. Anything to save a bit of weight, right? Here we go. 2.2 to Piastri. He's closing up. Max Verstappen takes the win here in Bahrain. Shot car race. He's got a huge lead as well. That's like a, what, 40-second gap he's got right now? He's got a huge lead to Alonso in second place. Which is also kind of crazy, that, by the way. 1.8 to Piastri. He's gained about a second and a half so far on this lap. But we've only got 2 more corners. And now 1 more corner to go here in Bahrain. This has been an astronomical debut for Arthur Leclerc. Qualified down in P13. We messed up in qualifying to not get into Q3. But boy, have we recovered. And what a way to do it as well. We wanted the 2-stop. We went for the 1-stop. Ladies and gentlemen, P7 on Arthur Leclerc's debut. That is a great way to start the season and his Formula 1 career. That is fantastic. Wow, there was a lot of doubt about staying out on that 1-stop. But when I saw that gap, I knew we could keep consistent on the lap times. And that's exactly what we did. Big, big points to start the season off.
Well, all that off-season
Call him Ollie Bevan, that P7 debut, right?
A brilliant way to start the season.
Oh, man.
Solid victory. It's a real good confidence boost as well.
GG's, ladies and gentlemen. GG's.
Forward through to the next race coming up.
I misjudged. Don't worry, trust me, I wasn't sure either. I was fully ready to take responsibility for that one stop, but I knew when I saw that gap that it was possible, and I had to explore it. It'd have been interesting to see what would have happened if we did pit for the soft tires at the end and maybe tried to push on that. I wonder if we would have got back into the top 7 or not, but we'll never know. But we got what we needed to do. We beat Russell and Stroll, and we got that P7. Very good points. This really gave me the itch to get into real F1. Honestly, do it. You get strategies like this all the time. All the time. Here's me thinking, yes, we're on to Saudi next. Yeah, it's not like F2 we're doing 2 a day. It's not like F2 in that sense. We made Albon look like Sargent. Where did Albon finish, actually? Oh, boy, he had a stinker.
Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all
I think he's had a stinker.
Formula 1.
P15. I mean, it's not great, is it? It's not great. He started P17 and finished P15. Maybe we should have had Logan Sargent as our teammate, you know. Maybe we should have had Logan as our teammate. But, yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There are your entire results for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Max Verstappen does finish up in P1. Alonso in second place. Hamilton completes the podium as well. So Alonso with a great start to the season with Aston Martin. Charles Leclerc in 4th. Lando Norris in 5th. Carlos Sainz in 6th. And, of course, ourselves, Arthur Leclerc, in 7th place. So after starting 13th, great points to kick off our F1 career. Piastri, Stroll, and George Russell all in the top 10. I'm telling Arthur, you make him look mudded. What are you talking about, bro? You let me know when Williams finishes this high again. And then we'll say, well, then we'll talk about mud. Perez outside the points as well. Shock horror. Yuki Tsunoda in 12th. Ricardo, Ocon, and Albon, of course, in the 15th. Then we've got Zhou, Hulkenberg, Magnussen all down there as well. 2 retirements today in Pierre Gasly and Valtteri Bottas. Albon had a stinker. The Williams just not good, according to the game files. The worst or second worst car. It is the second worst car, yes. But I took the second worst car to P7, so Albon's had a stinker, I'm afraid. He's had a stinker. So, not really a lot of shock into the Drivers' Championship, because obviously everything that happens after the first race is how it determines the championship order. So, Verstappen does lead the championship to Alonso and Hamilton. Then we've got Leclerc, Norris, Sainz, ourselves, Piastri, Stroll, and Russell all in the top 10, of course. Although the Haas did get that fastest lap, he was outside the top 10, so doesn't actually get the point for it. But in terms of the Constructors' Championship, Red Bull lead it right now by 5 points to Aston Martin in second place, who are on 20. Ferrari also on 20 right now as well in third place, with Mercedes in 4th, McLaren in 5th, and Williams in 6th. Racing Bull, Alpine, Sauber, and Haas scoring 0 points so far to start off at the weekend. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps us up for Bahrain. And we can look ahead to Saudi Arabia. You passed your theory, Tilly? Nice. Great job. Great job. I'm on AI. Got pole in Bahrain by nearly 3/10. Time to raise the AI a little. Yes. Maybe like 85, maybe even 90. I know the AI on F121 is a little bit different though, so I don't know the differences between the AI and this one. That reminds me, I need to book a driving lesson. Is it true that like the driving tests right now are like a year-long wait list? Because I remember when I booked my driving test when I initially was doing it, I think it only took like a month. Try to survive and see how it feels, yeah. I do also think the race pace and quality pace is different across the AI as well, so just bear that in mind. AI is really easy at Jeddah. Yeah, we should be at 110 in Jeddah. I remember in the previous seasons we've done with our old career modes and stuff, we were quite comfortably at 110, so honestly, it's possible we could get a podium in Saudi Arabia because the AI is that weak. I'm pretty sure in our Barry Huckheim career, I think we got a podium in Saudi Arabia. Just because the AI was so bad. So, it might be possible. It might be possible. Obviously, that was in a racing ball, which is better than the Williams. So, yeah, we'll see. But that's how the R&D is looking right now. We have got a couple upgrades on the way, but I don't think they're going to be hit until Australia, I think. But mine in January is on April 9th. Oh, that's not too bad. 4 months. It used to be a lot longer, didn't it? I saw a lot of people saying, like, after COVID and stuff, they had to wait, like, a year and a half to get a driving test, so yeah, it's not too bad at all. Like I say, for me, it was only a month when I did it, but that was obviously, what, 7 years ago now, so. Great watch me, see you tomorrow. I won't be live tomorrow, I'll be back live on Wednesday. We don't usually stream on Tuesdays. Tuesdays and Fridays are my day off, so, yeah, I won't be live tomorrow, but we'll be back live on Wednesday. 5 p.m. UK time as always. Australia's at 4 a.m. this season. How am I going to wake up? I think China as well is at 4 a.m. or something, right? So, yeah. For me, I'm waiting until May next year. Jesus Christ. Was that planned or is that just because of the wait list? That's wild. Chelsea losing to West Ham. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Vegas is. I think China's also quite early though, right? I think it's like 6 or 7 a.m. maybe. Let's have a quick look. F1. So yeah, Australia, China. China is... So the sprint for China's at 3 a.m. Qualifying's at 7 a.m. And then the race at 7 a.m. as well. So yeah, quite a few early ones on that one. Sprint race at 3 a.m. though? Oh my lord. Those viewing numbers are not going to be good. Those viewing numbers are not going to be good. Maybe great in America, but... Yeah, 3 a.m. That's tough. That's tough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we go then. That is going to wrap us up for the night. And yeah, very, very good way to get us going for the season. Hopefully, we can try and do that, something similar in Saudi Arabia. I do think the Saudi Arabian AI is a bit weaker than in China. So, sorry, in Bahrain. So I think we should be okay to 110 AI on Wednesday's stream. We'll see what happens from there on. If we get a podium, then... what can we do about it? What can we do about it? But, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap us up for the night. Oh, I'm not going to lie, noob. I'd definitely scram one of those right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Right. Let's go see who's live, shall we? To right over to and say hello to. Miss Dana's live right now. Oh, nice to see her back on the stream. So we're going to say hello to Dana. She's not BRB screen right now, so hopefully by the time we raid over, she'll be off of it, so... Don't mind losing points, a great strategy call. We had no idea at the time. We had no idea at the time if it'd be the play, but thankfully, it worked out. It was a bit scary watching that time, you know, getting cut in half almost every lap with the feel of it. But, yeah, we did well to secure ourselves some good points. And hopefully, we can get that again on Wednesday. I'm not expecting points every single race, obviously. I think we got quite lucky with that one stop. I think if we went for a 2-stop, might have been difficult to even score a top 10. So, yeah, in hindsight, thankfully, it worked out. And hopefully... we can try and get a good strategy again for Wednesday. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be me for the night. All my social medias are in the chat. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all in the chat right now. Make sure you jump on Discord if you haven't already, so we get announcements when we go live. There's a schedule, so I can see what we're doing on what day as well. And, of course, you can hang out with me and all the other viewers on Discord as well. So, for those on TikTok, click the link in my bio as well. That'll take you to all my social medias too. If you are new here, you did enjoy the stream, make sure to smash the follow button. Helps me out a lot. But until Wednesday, have a fantastic rest of your night. Get the Vincent raids up in the chat. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday, ready for round 2 in Saudi Arabia. Good night.
That looks like. Hold on. This is the